We're live here at the Jimmy Powell Oval down in the Cayman Islands. It's August 10th, 2026, where we have the USA Under-19 women's taking on Argentina, where the US is actually gone into bat here. I'm joined in the commentary box here by Mr. Kirkpatrick himself. Second match here for today. Earlier we were pleasantly joined by Cayman Islands Cricket Association president. As Argentina goes up in the field here against a very strong American side. Hopefully they'll have a batting show on display here today.
Yes, we have Sinavi and Chetna opening the batting for the USA. Opening bowling is Jacinta. Jacinta and immediately pulled away down behind square. A fielder down there. Two players on the leg side. One was at deep mid wicket, the other one at square leg on the boundary. So they're preparing. They seem to have done a little bit of homework and set their field to suit.
With a left-right combination here, some of the more complicated combinations here in the cricketing world, where the fielders have got to keep aware and keep moving in the field as the batters change.
You see, there's also on for the left hand of the same field, deep mid wicket on the boundary and a square leg on the boundary. Backward square short, no fine leg, no third man, and the spinner opening bowling. They seem to have come with a plan today. Outside the off stump. Punch to cover, not fielded cleanly, get a single. Off the mark, the scoring up and running. 1-2 without loss. Now, USA.
They're going to want to break this partnership here to conserve some energy, even though it's a 2020 game. Having that energy boost for the batting innings, or even to the tail end of the innings here, you want to try to conserve as much as humanly possible.
Stroked out to mid off. Lovely bit of fielding around, and Argentina's are looking lively in the field. Argentina, they've actually bowled quite well when they were defending a small total the other day, but in the last match yesterday. But they fielded well and they bowled well down the wicket and works it over mid wicket. Square leg runs in, picks up, fires the return, and Argentina seems to be working to a plan here.
Remarkable.
Spin, deep mid wicket.
Good throw in from the fielder there. Good throw in from the fielder there. These Argentinians really good, known for their fielding and their bowling here. Going to take it to the Americans. Not going to let up.
Good shot. Punch to mid off.
Here we go. That's a wonderful first over there for Miss Jacinta.
3 without loss at the end of the over. Very good over. She did well to keep the openers quiet. Or the last match America played, the openers were very aggressive from ball one. Argentina came out, set up field, a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg. I'm bowling at the stump. You want to take chances, you hit it out there. Let's see how it goes. That's the challenge being put by Argentina to the USA team at this point.
On paper, the Americans are the stronger of the two teams, but that doesn't seem to faze the Argentinians here. Coming to play some cricket here, not moving by the names that they see here or by the nation. They're coming to play some good cricket, whether the Americans like it or not.
Well, I'm happy that America won the toss and batted first. We've always wanted to see them bat first and see how they will handle it, having to post a score, and also to see the depth of their team, because they seem to have a very strong team in all aspects of the game. So let's see how this one goes. Swung away down behind square, and that's going to run away. Will it reach the boundary? It's chased down Stops just within the boundary, and the fielder's going for two, looking for three. Excellent running there. Excellent running by Chetna. She pushed hard and made sure that her batting partner Sinavi came through for the third. She was halfway down before Sinavi was turning at the end of the two.
Tough start here for Julia in the beginning parts of her over here, where she's on for 3 off the first ball. Puts her in a little bit of pressure.
Yeah. Similar feel for the medium pacer. The deep mid wicket, deep square leg. And then we have a mid off, a mid on, a short mid wicket, short third man, backward point, extra cover point, short extra cover, and one is driven back to the bowler. And Argentina with a lot of support here. Every ball is being applauded. We'll see how long that lasts once there's some pressure being mounted.
Some adjustments here to the field here, Kirkpatrick. You see that third fielder, third man, short third lady going around to a backward square leg position.
All right, let's go. Chance there for Chetna. Ball pitched on this middle of leg stump. Worked it, trying to work it through leg. Played a little area, was to it a bit early. Played it out in front of her, and the bowler got a hand to it, but was unable to hold on. Chance down. Will they live to regret that? You'll soon see. Comes Julia again, driven back to the bowler this time. Off the pitch, no run. She's bowling well, bowling at the stumps.
No runs from this over thus far. 4 deliveries gone. Can she close it out? The change back again. The backward square leg coming back down to third man.
Moving in between, changing the line. Let's see how she bowls this one. Full toss, swung away.
Oh no! A misfeel.
There was a chance for a catch. She was coming in, realized she couldn't get there. Stopped, and then it bounced and spun away from her and went to the boundary for 4.
I was in two frame of minds there. I wasn't sure to come in for the ball or stay back, and unfortunately caught her in no woman's land there.
The end of the over, 10 without loss. 2 overs, scoring rate 5.0 for over. So off to a good start is the American team. Chetna and Sanavi from the last match, they were off to a fly and gave the team a very good start. And they're looking to do the same here today. It's a bit overcast today, not as hot and sunny as yesterday was, or earlier this morning. So good conditions. Pulled away in the air.
One bounce. Bounce. She pulls this one back this time. Restricting it to 2.
Saving 2 runs, but they're living dangerously. Sanavi, because there are 2 players out there, 2 young ladies out there waiting for the catch. And he's landing perilously close to the field out there on 2 separate occasions. Down the leg side, wide call. No run. She just missed out there because there's nobody down behind square in the boundary defending. Nobody at third man defending. And that was a wide ball. Down the leg side, had an opportunity to play it away. Missed completely, but got a wide. Down behind square again. Pulled away. That'll only be 1. In, up, fires in. Good return. Well backed up there by point.
The batter getting into position here, trying to turn that one square, coming across the stumps to give herself some room to cross bat that shot down to the backward square leg region. Left-hander on strike here. Driven down the ground. On drive there, picked up by the mid-on. Keeping it to just one.
Lots of changes to this field. The left hand, right hand combination has got them running.
As I mentioned there, Kirkpatrick, they want to try to break this one as early as humanly possible because it's going to take a lot of energy to keep going back and forth, especially if the Americans continue to turn the strike around the way they do.
Yes, they are. Swung away now. Off the back of the bat, she went to sweep it down behind square. Played too early, and as the bat came around, connected to the ball. Down towards third man. No third man, as mentioned before. And they get two again. So Sinavi moves on to 7 from 7 with Chetna on 6 from 9. And the score 17 without loss. 2.4 was gone. Off to a fairly good start here is the USA. Jacinta again. Short. Played out the mid-off.
I want to give a little bit of a credit to the Argentinians here. As mentioned before, there are some big names in this U.S. team, but these Argentinian ladies aren't intimidated by those names, and they're here to play some cricket. They're restricting them quite well.
Thus far, yes. Wide, full toss, spiked away. Again, the deep mid wicket, deep square leg is in. Picks up a fire return. Good field this set here by the Argentinian team. And it's obviously playing towards a plan. 18 without loss at the end of that over number 3. And if you're joining us, just join in. We are here at the Jimmy Powell Oval in Grand Cayman and West Bay, Grand Cayman, where we have the ICC Americas World Cup under 19 qualifiers going on here at the Jimmy Powell Oval. Today we have Argentina playing against the USA. USA off to a reasonable start. 18 without loss off 3 overs. That's 6 runs per over. And off to a good start. Bowler from the northern end. Or the far end. Hit over the top. All the way. It's gone for 6. It looks to have bounced just inside the boundary. Inches inside the boundary, and that one almost went for 6. Landed just inside the boundary. 4 runs to Sinavi. Very, very good shot.
That one fulling length, full toss there to the batter who punished that one. They always say the full toss is runs, but you also have to put it away, and that she did. Indeed. And just inches away from the boundary.
Driven square, lovely shot. Played it late, and it raced down past the point. Point struggled to stop it. It went through her, and now she's through for 2. Navi looks good here today.
Some unbelievable talent on display here, Kirkpatrick, as you can see from the game earlier today and now. She has the power as well as the touch.
Oh yes, that was a classy looking shot. Forward, looked like she was beating for pace. Laid back and steered it down behind point. Beautiful shot that was. Having said that, a wild swish outside the off stump, beaten outside the off stump. Some encouragement from her teammates on the inside. Gonna take her time. Don't rush things. Take it easy. They're obviously depending on these 2 batters because they're probably 2 of the better batters in the team based on what you've seen so far.
Julia to continue from the northern end.
Swung away down behind square. A player down behind square picks up, fires in at the bowler's end, but safely back is Chetna. Very quick between the wickets is Chetna. And that was 2 runs.
A good throw could have seen her struggling there, Kirkpatrick, but luckily for her, the arm from the field out in the deep, not as strong as we would have liked, but in the end, all's well that ends well. 2 runs safe.
26 without loss. Driven over the top. That's gonna go all the way, all the way. That's 6 runs. Beautiful shot.
A
Goes to the
handsome
pitch of
shot.
it, got under it, and lifted it straight as an arrow. And there's no one out there, and that's 6 runs.
What a cricketing shot here.
Beautiful, wristy shot.
What a cricketing shot there, Kirkpatrick. Zero risk there. Aerial going all the way out of the screws, they say. Out of the middle of the bat.
Middle of the bat. Out of the sweet spot. That's 6.
Driven again.
Beautifully true cover. Will this run away to the boundary?
Gonna challenge the boundary here.
She pulls it back, does she? No, that's 4 runs.
That's gonna be
4 runs. And Senavi is on a roll here. She's on fire. Stroking the ball down over mid on. A beautiful shot and now an extra cover drive of class.
Absolute class on display here, Kirkpatrick. I tell you what, anyone in the cricketing fraternity would look at that shot and say that it's a shot of class. Absolute textbook. Weight distributed evenly. Head over the ball.
Front knee
bent slightly and driven through the covers. Oh my goodness. It's a beautiful sight to behold here. Some talent on display from these under 19 ladies. These ladies displaying some wonderful talents here.
End of that over number 4 it is. And the score is 36 without loss. So 9 and over thus far. And these are the top bowlers. And they're going at 9 and over in the power play.
We got a change of bowling here from the southern end.
Some exciting batting in this innings here to come. Maybe we'll have a score today of over 150. Who knows?
We'll see what's in the works here. We got Daria here for Argentina bowling from the southern end to begin her spell.
Tall. Long arms. Runs in. Good action. Down the leg side. Generated a bit of a pace. She got away with that one.
She's also got to be careful here, Kirkpatrick. She's running right across the pitch here.
I didn't see that. Did the umpire see that?
Well, hopefully it gives her the first benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was possibly feeling the ball. But let's have a look.
This is Anna. She runs up. Ooh. Straight down the pitch again. Wide again. Let's see what the umpire does here. Because for two times. Oh, is she talking to her? No. Hasn't told her anything yet. But on 2 direct occasions, delivered the ball. Initially started to run off, but then went straight across the pitch. Will she be warned here? We'll soon see. Driven.
That one, she did quite well with that one. Straight down the pitch. Oh, a misfield. We'll see challenge on 4 runs, unfortunately. The bowler won't be happy about that one. That one trickling to the boundary, unfortunately. Seeing 4 more runs added to the total.
She challenged the ball. She charged in, but then she didn't cover the ball with her body, and wasn't able to stop it. Trickle through, gone for 4. Can't afford those. Anna again. This time to Chetna. Swung way down the leg side, wide again. Called by the umpire.
Unable. She's not finding her bearings here, Kirkpatrick. Not quite.
Maybe she needs to go around the wicket. Over the wicket.
We are seeing a nice breeze across the pitch here on your screen from right to left. That could be the variable that's causing a little bit of uncomfortability with her running up to the crease here.
Down the leg side. She's coming now from the pavilion end. Driven again by Chetna. Seems to be fairly strong through that area there. That area between mid-on and mid-wicket. That arc from mid-on to square leg seems to be very, very, very strong in that arc there. And also good down the ground.
Anna getting a little bit better, getting a little closer.
Yes.
I want to think she might cause some troubles if she get it right. There it is. The delivery we were hoping for. Good fielding to back it up as well.
Yes. Well bowled. And batsman was a little tentative there. Reaching and feeling for it. Got it out the middle of the bat, but only to short extra cover who dived across and stopped what could have been a single, saving one. Very, very good cricket by Argentina on display here in the field. Improvisation there by Chetna. She knows there is no fine leg, and she went across the off stump and scooped it over the fielder at short fine leg and down to the boundary for four. So good thinking cricket there by Chetna. Brilliant shot.
Those are shots of class. Not even some seasoned batsmen such as myself can play.
Those shots came up after my time.
But well played nonetheless, bringing about the perfect result. 4 runs, exactly what she could have hoped for with a shot like that. Has our bowler Anna here on the back foot, under a bit of pressure here, trying to find her bearings.
Ready on a 4. She comes again. How will she survive the over? Driven, feeling for it out towards the outside, picks a back cover, fires a return in.
Ooh!
Sinavi's already there. Collision between Sinavi and the keeper. No one hurt. Everybody's up. Looking good.
Good cricket there overall there, Kirkpatrick. Good cricket overall. Ball was played, picked up by the fielder. Shy at the stumps. Good cricket overall. Quick single. You challenge a single. And then leave it to the umpires to make a decision or hope for it to hit the stumps directly.
Well, there was no hesitation at all. They were off for that run immediately. And that kind of saved them because the fielder was in quite quickly, picked up and threw an accurate throw. The keeper collected the move, but already won. Sinavi now facing. She's gone over the wicket now to Sinavi. Down the leg side. Worked away, and that's going to go. Will it?
It's going to challenge the boundary, Will. It's going to be pulled back.
Well fielded. Chased after it and fires a return in. And a good shot there by Sinavi down the leg side and worked it towards fine leg. He ended that over.
Very fruitful there.
Expensive over by Anna. First over going for 14 runs.
Very fruitful for the Americans there.
That brings up the 50.
Being under pressure, Anna here, unable to find her bearings, starting off with quite a few wides, then being struck for a 4. Put her under a bit of pressure, but a big over there for the U.S. I'm sure they'll be glad to see that one.
So 50 without loss of 5, going at 10 and over. And Sinavi, she's on 28 from 17. And Chetna is 15 from 14. Both scoring over 100. Sinavi scoring at about 150, 160. Ably supported by Chetna. Bowling now from the northern end. Seems to be a bowling change here, isn't it?
There is a bowling change here from the northern end. We're going to get that name to you shortly here. Unable to see the number. But the keeper is up to the stumps here, Kirkpatrick.
But it much pressure. Down the leg. Oh! There's a stop clean. That's going to run close to the boundary. Fielder after it. Slides and picks up. And now fires a return into the keeper. Very good cricket by number 7 there. Chasing and saving what would have been 2 extra runs. But keep up to the stump and wasn't able to collect cleanly down the leg side.
I think she may have saved 3 runs at least there because
it's in the only run.
Only round 1.
52, 51 now without loss. And the new ball is Maria.
That one full, well collected there by the keeper. That one signaled no ball there by the umpire. Free hit.
Let's see what Sinavi is going to do here now. A free hit. Who's defending? There's a deep cow, mid-wicket cow corner we call it. Full.
No ball hit. Once again.
Down between the 2 players. One at mid-wicket, one at square leg. Good fielding, but that one was also above the waist. So that's another no ball and another free hit. And I'm not starting well here. Maria. Sorry, not starting well here at all. Wide ball down the leg side. Full toss, no ball. Free hit, no ball again. So she's under some pressure at the start of this over. And she hasn't bowled a legal ball yet. Short. Reaches for it, hits it to cover. Well fielded. One thing about Argentina, they're feeling very well.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's indicative of the every Argentinian side, from ladies to boys to men. They've always been good fielders, good bowlers, and always very, very supportive of one another in the field as well.
Wide. Reaches for it. Punches it to cover. Well fielded. Again. She let that one go. She would have gone away. But she's in such good form. She's going for it and reaching for it, making connection. But now they're able to beat the infield.
Seeing the ball well here.
Shot. Hit. That's going to run away though. That's gone now.
And that'll be 4 more.
Mid on, mid off, and down to the boundary for 4. Brilliant shot again. As you see the replay from before, the full toss, the free hit, down between mid wicket and square leg. Mid wicket got around, fielded very cleanly, got it in. Good replay there.
Well, that stroke there, Kirkpatrick, was a stroke of class. A little area, but placed perfectly between the bowler and the mid-off. And very minimal risk there for a maximum reward.
That's right. And she comes again. Swung away again. This one is high in the air. Will she be out caught?
She'll be not out. They're not seeing the no ball. Unfortunate here. Another.
That was a little close for me. I don't know about that one. That one. Let's see the replay. Oh, yes. It's a no ball. That one was also high above the waist. And rightly called no ball by the umpire. The bowler seems to be asking a question or two here of the umpire, who politely explains that the ball was full above the batsman's waist in the standing position, and therefore rightfully called a no ball. But hit in the air and well caught, well taken there at mid-off, but no ball.
Single in the end.
So, brilliant. There's a man up there now. There's a player.
Yes.
That
well positioned fielder there down at the almost a cow corner almost.
Cow corner short. That's a strange field.
But did the trick. Kept it to 1.
They seem to have picked up that that's the area that Chetna is stroking the ball at all times and rightfully placed a player there.
Here comes Maria here, trying to finish out and over.
Oh,
and she's got her! She's got her! That one was short. She could have put that anywhere, Kirkpatrick, and unfortunately could only find the hands of the bowler.
Short ball. Trying to swing it away on the leg side. It reached her earlier than she bargained for. Was only able to hit it straight back to the bowler, who took a clean catch. And out cotton bowl, so Sinavi goes for 35.
I think that one may have just rushed her there, Kirkpatrick. It may have just rushed her a little.
Got on her quicker than she expected. And could only play. She looks very upset coming in. But she did well.
She did have the makings.
From 24 balls. Yeah. It was looking good.
And she did have the makings of a big score.
Big score,
but
this is one error.
Unfortunately, unable to capitalize, right?
One error and that's it. Here we have the replay again. We see it short. And tried to pull it, but it got there before she expected. And was only able to hit it back to the bowler. So after a long and over, where she bowled about nearly 10 balls or 11 balls, she was able to pick a wicket off the last one.
Scenes here at the Jimmy Powell Oval, where the Argentinians are taking on the Americans in a World Cup qualifying under-19 women's tournament here at the Jimmy Powell Oval in the Cayman Islands. Looks like we may have a change in wicketkeeper as well, as one of the players made their way to the sidelines here, put the pads on. So we may have seen a change in wicketkeeper here, Kirkpatrick.
Yeah. Well, maybe she's going to go out and do some bowling.
Very, very plausible. Very, very plausible. As the president and I mentioned earlier on in the earlier broadcast, a lot of these players are multifaceted, multi-talented, and are capable of doing multiple things on the pitch. And it seems like the wicketkeeper is one of them, and may possibly get the ball to bowl here.
Well, we still see. What was the wicketkeeper's number? Can't remember. 63 for one. New batsman is Ananya. So new batter Ananya joins Chetna. Chetna the left-hander, Ananya the right-hander.
Unfortunately here for them.
This over is not yet finished.
But unfortunately for the Argentinians there, Kirkpatrick, it brings about another right-hander. Still that right-left combination at the pitch.
Well, good strategy being used by the US here. I don't know if they're manipulating their lineup to ensure that this happens. But walking at 3 is Ananya. Let's see how she looks. Short. Let's it go by outside the off stump. Have a look at it. Oh, umpire, late call. Wide.
Taking a close look at that one. Taking a close look at that one. That one may have straddled the line, ultimately going in the favor of the batters for wide.
Short. Looks like y'all some against short to cover.
Good stop there.
Brilliant stop. Sent back. Ananya eager to get off the mark, but sent back by Sanavi. I think that was a very good call by Chetna. Had they run there, I think she would have been struggling to get in at the non-striker's end.
Kirkpatrick, if you take a look at these young ladies here on the screen, you can see them in your frame here, running around here, getting to their positions quickly. It's a wonderful sight to see these young ladies. Despite the conditions, it is quite hot and humid around there, but they have their energies up.
Lots of energy being displayed here. All right, Argentina's lively in the field, chirpy, running around, supporting the bowler. There was loads of excitement there at the fall of the wicket of Sinavi. Felt like they got rid of a big one, and they actually did. So now from the pavilion end, we have a new bowler. The bowler is Milagros. And Milagros will be bowling to Chetna.
And at the end of the power play, Argentina are going to utilize the 4 fielders on the boundary. Have one sweeping, one long on, one deep mid wicket, one deep backward square leg. Good start to the overhead. Misfield. Chance here.
Over the stop. No, she's home. How was that? Not out.
Not out, says the umpire. Not out, says the umpire. Good cricket all around here, Kirkpatrick.
Well, that one was played away towards the short mid wicket. It was in a flash and on the return, but the batter was very quick between the wicket and got in. I think the bowler took a while to remove the bails, and that would have given Chetna a chance to get in, which she did. So Ananya now on strike. Chetna, bowler from the pavilion end, misses her run up. Start over again, Milagros. Start over again. Very serious about her mission. It's Milagros.
To the applause of her teammates.
Full toss. Struck away.
No ball.
Behind square. Will it run away? It looks as though it will. Yes, it does. It goes into the fine leg boundary. Deep backward square boundary, sorry, for 4. And is that a no ball again?
It absolutely is, Kirkpatrick. That's a no ball for, so that's 5 runs from that delivery. So no legal delivery just yet for her. First delivery, going for a no ball and down to the boundary. Ananya eyes would have blazed open to see that one.
She would have been very, very, very happy to be able to get off the mark with that. She knows she couldn't have been out because it was high above the almost shoulder height. So she knew she couldn't be out. Short, pulled away over mid wicket. The fielder around comes in, does not get there. Bounces about 5 meters in front. But living dangerously here is Ananya. pulling that one high in the air out towards my wicket and long on where there's a fielder waiting. So she needs to be careful. Power play is finished now. As Paul said, there's a deep mid wicket and square leg as before. And now there is a long on
and a sweeper.
And a sweep on the offside. Swung away down behind square. This will run away into the boundary now. That's 4 runs. Full toss again. Is it a no ball again? But that was a free hit actually. What was it? Did she get away with one there? Yes, she did. Was it called no ball? Yes.
Yes, it was. Hey, that's signaling there now. Another free hit.
So, just like our partner from the other end, Milagros, not off to a good start here at the beginning of this over. Quite a bit of full tosses. This one is up and worked away, scooped away down behind square, but there's a player there, a fielder at short fine leg. He just dropped over the head and just a single. Just a single off that free hit.
You might suspect here that it might be getting away from Argentina a bit. They're going to have to put a good foot forward here to pull this run rate back, Kirkpatrick.
Yeah. Short, driven off the back foot. Lovely looking shot. Sweep her around. Picks up. Will she be able to stop too? No, she won't. Fires a brilliant return in, but Chetna is very quick between the wickets.
Good throw in there from the fielder in the deep. These young ladies, once again,
strong arms.
Yep, displaying. And as we mentioned earlier, they can throw further than I could even at that age.
It's further than I can know. Oh, driven.
Oh,
beautiful shot. Oh, driven between mid-off and short extra cover. A beautiful flowing shot. And that raced away to the boundary. That's 4 from the time it left the bat.
Absolutely brilliant shot, you know. Guess what? You know what they say in sporting terms? She threaded the needle that time. Oh. Absolutely splitting the fielders perfectly.
Oh. What a shot.
A shot of class there.
Well, she walked in at number 3. That's a shot of a number 3. And she's playing with the aggression and authority of a number 3. Short. Pulled away. Out towards mid-wicket, cleanly fields, only a single. As I said, a good leg side field here being set by Argentina. And not able to clear that leg side field was Sinavi, but she's off to a start. She has 12 off 6. Chetna is 22 from 18. So with the loss of Sinavi, you would have thought that the score rate would have gone down. But it's Ananya. Ananya walked in. And Ananya has walked in and kept the score rate going. The score is 784 off 7, scoring at exactly 12 runs per over. Brilliant going here by the USA.
At this rate, Kirkpatrick, the highest score for the tournament so far has been 93 runs posted in the previous game by Canada. This one is poised to be a big one.
150 to 200.
I think that's what you said earlier in the innings, isn't it?
From the start. Comes Daria. Down the leg side. Left alone. No shot offered. Wide.
Good stop there from the keeper.
You seem to be recognizing these keepers a lot. You have an eye out for all the keepers.
Well, I tell you what there, Mr. Kirkpatrick, I spent a lot of time behind the stumps myself, so game recognized game.
Outside your stump, looking to cut. Wide again. Wide again.
Again, well collected there by the keeper. Good looking cricket here all around.
The keeper from the development team is very good.
She has quickly become a fan favorite here at the Jimmy Powell Oval. We mentioned her quite extensively earlier in the first broadcast, and we're going to mention her here again because this development team. Down the leg side. That's going to be wide, and they're going to circle back for 2 here. Are you going to challenge it? How is that, umpire? The big shout. Umpire says not out, hands down. That one was close.
Than it looks. Be interesting to see that replay. It looked as though as the bat was coming down,
Ananya
Snap
looked to
was
be
hit.
struggling there,
She was
Kirkpatrick.
struggling a bit. I think the umpire gave her the benefit of the doubt, but it'd be interesting to see how that replay looks. Alright. But that was very close, very, very close.
It's good cricket here,
Right with the ball in
good
her
cricket here, Kirkpatrick on display. And here comes Argentina from the northern end again. Oh, wide.
Daria, wide down the left side.
The-
Ananya looks a classy player.
She sure does. She sure does. Yeah, we all know in the cricketing fraternity, if you're gonna walk out to the crease at 3 and 4,
Gotta be something special.
you gotta be something special. So she seems to be displaying that here today.
Short, played away, cut away, pass point. The sweeper's in. Only one. I think they could do something. I think they could challenge that sweeper out there though. Run the first quickly and then look to put them under some pressure. I think because the scoring rate is going so well, they're not feeling as though they have to take that risk. But I'm sure that if things were tighter, they would be running that first quick and looking for 2.
And with 91 already on the scorecards, 100 on the horizon. Ooh, it's a big total thus far. Ooh, driven down to mid-off. Picked up nicely. Nice, easy single there.
Good looking stroke. Just onto the front foot and easing it past the bowler. Down towards the mid-off. Mid-off field cleanly. Good return. 92 for 1 off 7. So blazing guns here now is the USA. On driven by Ananya.
There goes that.
Deep mid wicket.
There goes that classy shots there, Kirkpatrick, that we talked about from a number 3 batswoman.
The most difficult shot in the game is that on drive. She kept the balance well and stroked it nicely and sweetly. Past the short mid wicket, deep mid wicket in, picked up. No run, change the field now. Deep mid wicket, long on, square leg on the boundary, backward square. Cover point, extra cover mid off, and a player sweeping deep on the offside. No fine leg, no third man. So no room to bowl outside that off stump and get an edge or to stray down leg. So she has to be at that stump. Driven up towards mid off.
Nice easy single there. Good classic cricket single. You stroke the ball down to mid-off.
Jog one.
And you jog one. For the young cricketers here watching on our broadcast here, that's what you got to do when you find yourself in a bit of bother and can't get the ball away. Not every ball has to be hit to the boundary, and you can make the score improve by absolute just singles all around.
Yep, keeps the scoring rate flowing. Nice ball at the stump. Good delivery. Force the batsman to play defensively. That was a good delivery.
To the ovation of her teammates in the dugout there. You know, as we mentioned earlier, these Argentinians, despite the situation, regardless of what's going on out there, they're always going to be supportive of one another. That last delivery, an exceptional delivery, keeping Ananya, actually giving her a little bit of a bother having to dig that one out, and to a massive ovation of the ladies in the dugout.
So after 8 overs, scoring at 11.75 for over, 21 extras. The score is 91 for 1. And at the crease, we have the bowling so far. At the crease is Chetna. Chetna is on 24 from 21. And Anisha is on 14 from 9. None of the bowlers have been economical yet thus far. Victoria, 1 for 14 from her over, 1 wicket. Maria, similar scores. It's Daria now. Change a bowler from the pavilion end, from the southern end.
And the four being utilized here is going to be the sweeper, the long off. Oh, it brings about a change here. Here we go.
Another change.
So the sweeper is definitely a certainty here. And then we have a cow corner, it looks like. A long on and a deep mid wicket.
Yes. I find it interesting that most of the teams are placing a player at long corner these days. At cow corner these days.
Oh, misfield is going to challenge the boundary and it gets through. A little bit unfortunate there.
That one was driven sweetly though. Driven sweetly again. An on drive by Chetna. As I said, Chetna looks a good player. Driven sweetly. Fielder was around, got behind it, and somehow it went through. And into the boundary for 4. Comes again.
Oh.
That one turned. I had Chetna in the spot of bother.
Well bowled.
That one turned. Beaten and somehow, no field is close, but was able to survive it. Here comes Jacinta again. Full down the leg side, swung away. Dive in, stopped by the short. Fine leg. Save what would have been a boundary.
Keeps it to just one.
Just one, yes.
And Ananya to face now, so we see a shift in the field as well. As you mentioned, that cow corner seems to be regular. It's actually a pretty common field place now in the modern day cricket. Actually, it's a pretty box standard position these days.
Somebody once upon a time you never had anybody there. Stroke through cover off the back foot. And Ananya looking sweet. Punches it off the back foot down through, pierced the field, and was able to get to. It didn't run away, but she didn't punch it with power. She stroked it, caressed it through the covers, and got 2. Looking good. The score now, 101 for 1 is the US of 8.4 overs. Scoring quite quickly here. Over 12 and over there at approximately 12.
And the first team to surpass 100 runs in the tournament so far.
Jacinta off the back foot.
Well bowled. That one was well bowled there, Kirkpatrick. Having Ananya on the back foot playing a defensive shot. I haven't seen very too many defensive shots from Ananya over the last few overs, so it's good to see.
But you say that, but she's not coming out and swiping. She's just caressing the balls. Looking nice. Here she goes again. Nice swing into the leg side. And that one will go. Ooh, good effort. Again, the Argentinian player running around. It bounced. She tried to stop it from going into the boundary. Outstretched.
Let's have a look at the replay.
Struck away in between the 2 players. Good diving effort.
She got her hand to it, unable to pull it back in.
Hard luck there. Hard luck. But 1000% being given here in the field by the Argentinian outfielders. Making 1 or 2 blunders, but you can't fault the effort.
I want to say a special shout out to our media crew here, part of our under 19 team here, on the back stages of the media production team, giving us some wonderful shots there, some excellent replays, fine tuning the production here. And shout out to K Sport 360 for putting on the production. And shout out to our streamers who are logged on and taking part in what is poised to be a very, very, very good game. And we have a very good batting show on display. Argentina here.
Under some pressure.
Absolutely. 105 for 1 here. A big total already posted. With 11 overs still to go. You said 150, but I'm seeing 200 here, Kirkpatrick.
Oh, yeah. Strokes sweetly into the offside. Picks up, fires a return into the keeper. Into the bowler, sorry. No run. Good feeling again. And a single to Chetna there. She moves to 30. Ananya 20 off 12. 20 off 12 and stroking it. Classy player is Ananya. It has a sweet touch.
And Daria continuing from the northern end.
Let's go down the left side. Keeper doesn't collect cleanly. a wide and they get an extra single as well. Keeper didn't collect cleanly.
Yeah, she's been given the task, a pretty difficult one sometimes when the ball is spraying all over the place. Sometimes it's hard to keep jumping around there and kind of hold your composure, but she's doing a good enough job behind there, trying to do the best she can. She potentially stopped 4 runs there, actually.
Yes. Outside y'all, stop driven sweetly. That's gonna go close to the boundary. The sweeper is after it, picks up inside the boundary just, and 2. Easy 2. Easy 2 to.
Excellent fielder out in the sweeper region there, coming around, picking it up, restraining them to 2 runs. That's a good bit of feeling out there by the Argentinian.
Daria again.
Chetna still on strike here.
On drives, that's our favorite shot. On drives. Short mid wicket feels it. No run. Good shot by Chetna. Good player is Chetna as well. Opening the batting. Solid in defense and on attack. It's quite composed. Driving. Is that a chance?
Was that a chance here?
It was right.
Or was that a spectator's catch?
Let's see.
Let's have a look here in the replay. Oh, it's a chance. The reaction's warranted there, Kirkpatrick. She knows she may have just dropped that catch.
Chetna is the batsman that's in on 33 from 29. And she dropped it. A hard chance though, because it was played quite firmly back.
Oh, well done by the keeper.
Saving 3 runs there. There's no fine leg. There's no third man. There's a medium pace of bowling. So
spraying it around the pitch. So that's an excellent stop there by the keeper.
Good try. The fielders in the outfield, the left and right combination, now they're moving. Not as sprightly as they were before.
Absolutely.
They're moving around a little tired. Constant running almost every ball. Driven out towards long on. Lovely looking shot.
I tell you what though, Kirkpatrick, the fielders would probably love to break this left-right combination, and the umpires as well, because when the field changes, the umpires have to change as well.
Well, at least the umpire has the option to remain in their position and say, listen up, I'm still here. I'm not moving, but the batsmen, the fielders
have no choice.
The fielders gotta move. 114 for 1. Daria at the end of that over. Her 2 overs going for 19 runs, so quite expensive is Daria. And Nanya on 20 for 12 and Chetna on 34 from 30. Chetna looking to bat out and bat through this innings. 10 overs gone. Actually halfway.
11.4 and over. Easy math, that one. 11.4 and over.
I think that was the hard. Yeah. So at this rate, it's looking like over 200. I think I had mentioned to some of the spectators outside that if the USA bat first today, we could be looking at a score of over 200. And so let's see if it comes to fruition. Short and pulled. Chetna down behind, down out to the misfield by the square leg fielder, but it's not costly.
Still keeping it to 1.
Cover quickly and
keep it
throwing and kept it to 1. Good arm being displayed down there. Lovely arm.
As you mentioned there, Kirkpatrick, the umpires have the option to stay where they are, and this particular umpire, the square leg, is she's staying right there.
Down, out
struck firmly.
Lovely effort. Ran in, couldn't get there, but got the body behind it and saved 3 runs. Good fielding there. She didn't shirk that one. She ran in and she looked as though there we go on the replay. She ran in, Looked to get there, couldn't get there, got her body behind it, and saved 3 runs. Some brilliant fielding there.
That's that feeling that we're talking about from them Argentinians, willing to sacrifice their body here for their country. Oh, good foot there. That one was struck firmly. She could have potentially saved herself 3 runs there.
She could have had a broken ankle too.
Argentinians, though, always known for their football skills. A little bit on display there, Kirkpatrick.
I would say. And it's who? It's Jacinta again. Jacinta who opened the bowling. Back for a second spell. Bowling to...
Swept to Ariel here.
Yeah.
It's going to drop safe. Ananya going to add 1 to her total here.
Yes. She moves on to 22 from 14. Chatton is on 36. Will we see the first half century for the tournament by Chatton here today? It's left to be seen. And here goes the fielders again, running around the field, switching between left and right. In a spot of bother they are. They're looking a little tired now. Hands akimbo. Short and punch to cover.
Oh.
Cover, looking for 1.
Diving effort.
Down comes the sweeper, picks up and
keeps it to 1.
Side against the 2. Good feeling there by the fielder at the sweeper position.
The change around and
short steady stuff and punch. A little bit of a misfield by cover for the first time. Been doing a great job in cover. And the fielder saved 1. Full again. Struck away. Straight to the short backward square.
Ananya having a look here.
Umpire does not call that one a no ball.
I'm sure she'd be disappointed with herself for that one, batting as well as she is. Having a full ball like that, not putting it away.
Yes, she pulled it down instead of up. And that made the difference because it went straight to the fielder there. The only fielder there, down behind square, backward square. And the bowler got away with 1.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The standing umpire was looking to the square leg for some kind of call, but it never came. Number 7 now in the north. And if you look at the worm here, it's constantly rising, a steady rise here.
A little bit of a plateau starting to form here.
Gradient. Very, very consistent. Constant. So the rate was constant throughout this innings. Plateauing, as Paul says. This one played down behind square. Will it run towards the boundary, into the boundary? No. Again, the sweeper from square leg is around and picks up, but can't stop 2. And the Chetna moves on to 39.
You know, enough can't be said about these Argentinian outfielders, Kirkpatrick. They're running around sprightly despite having to change with the left-right combination. They're still sprightly, getting the ball in. A few bounces to keep it right over the stumps.
Yes, strong good spirit. But the USA team batting very, very, very well. This one swung away out to the deep again. In between the mid-wicket and the square leg again. But this time they only settle for 1. They don't challenge for 2. No need to, I think they're saying to themselves. No need to risk it.
Another good throw.
Very, very well here, the USA team. Chetna holding things together at 40 from 35. Ananya replacing Sanavi. Sanavi was going great guns. We thought that when she was out that things were slow, but in came Ananya. 22 off 15. And going great guns. Outside the off stop, short through cover again. Will they get 2 this time? They ran the first quickly, but
a sliding pickup there by the Argentinian fielder and into the bowler. Well fielded there by the extra cover fielder.
Yes, and again, a good shot again. Outside the off stump. Straight away. Past the cover. Only able to get 1. New bowler from that end is Daria. None for 25. None for 23.
Oh, no. That one gets through wide. Beats the keeper. Beats everyone.
It's not going to go. It's not going to go for 4.
They're going to pull it back for 2. That one's going to be signal a wide. They'll get 3. She's going to have to re-bowl that one, Kirkpatrick.
Yes.
Not before 3 runs is added to the total. takes them to 126 for one.
With great guns here, America. Very impressive. Very impressive. There are some foot tosses, but they had to be put away. And then in between some very beautiful shots. Beautiful shots. This one down the leg side wide again.
This one stopped by the keeper this time. She's doing a fairly decent job behind the stumps here.
Yes, given the way that some of the bowlers have been fairly wayward, down the leg side, up to the out stump, full toss. She's under some pressure as a keeper, but she's holding her up and doing well. Driven back over,
straight down the ground.
Long off boundary, but will not get there. Long on runs around, picks up cleanly, but that was struck straight as an arrow by Chetna. Straight as an arrow. Back over the bowler's head, back over the middle stump. Down towards the boundary. Only was able to get one. Fielder around quite quickly from long on. Collected and sent a proper return in. Barrier again.
Oh, a big appeal there.
Dipped and a loud appeal, but it seems to have struck the bat of Ananya. Let's get the replay out. Here it comes. Pulls. It dipped late and seems to have struck the bottom of the bat. And umpire said not out, obviously.
Unmoved here with the big appeal. Another good shot. Good images here by the media team. Loud appeal again. Umpire again unmoved. The wicketkeeper skipping down the leg side, indicative of where that ball was headed.
Yes. And that's 128 for one off 12 overs. Now, come and see the scoreboard. Well done. 128 for one off 12 overs. Ananya on 23 from 18. Chetna, 41 from 36. Will we see the first 50 here for this tournament by Chetna? She's going great guns, stroking the ball nicely, sweetly. Calling for some water there. Got to keep them hydrated. Today may not be as sunny, but it's still humid. And some of the one player earlier in the first game ran into a bit of a problem there in terms of her hydration. The doctor had to go out to check her out. She was okay in the end. So these young ladies have got to keep themselves hydrated. This Cayman sun, especially in July and August, is hotter than anywhere else in the world.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And the humidity here, what is normally in the 90s, the feel of it takes it over 100 plus. And that's not very comfortable here in the Cayman Islands. So keeping these young ladies hydrated is at the foremost importance of the ICC and the Cricket Association of the Cayman Islands. And I must say, the association is doing a wonderful job at keeping these ladies hydrated. Coolers everywhere with electrolytes and water, even in the commentary box here to keep us hydrated as well.
Yes, indeed. Here comes a new bowler. This looks like Rocio. Swung way into the deep corner in. Picked it up. Fired it in. And here we go again. Chasing around. Change of field. Movements. They're decidedly slower than how they were moving earlier on.
Absolutely. As you mentioned before, Kirkpatrick, this left right combination running around, it's gonna consume all that energy.
Stroked off the back foot. Looking for a single. Chetna not interested.
Ananya waiting quite a while for that one to get to her, but playing it quite well off the back foot, punching it.
It came in, it turned. What's the after it?
Absolutely. That one high, full swing. And a catch.
But it's a no ball.
But it's a no ball. Oh, is it?
No, sir.
And here comes in. Let's have a look at the replay here. Wonderful catch. Ananya will have to go. That one floated up high. Caught in the deep. She almost overran it, but took a nice catch over the head. And that'll see Ananya back into the pavilion.
I think the bowler.
That replay here again.
The bowler has got away with one there. This ball is up high, full, head above, between the waist and the head. And a good catch taken down in the deep.
I think
got away with one.
what may have been in question there, Kirkpatrick, is the trajectory of it. The ball was floated quite high, and then to come down the wicket here, it was on its way down.
But it was on its way down, but it was still above the waist. It looks like from the replay. But the umpires out there, they're closer than we are.
And they
square leg is in a better position than us.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned to the president earlier, my eyes could be deceiving me at my tender age here. So their umpires are given a job out there to do, and they've done very well thus far. So we're gonna stick with their judgment here.
Good catch, excellent catch taken over the head there. So by the fielder at the deep mid wicket.
As I mentioned before, she came running in, almost overran it actually. Yes. And ended up taking a good catch overhead, almost past her body.
Overhead and past her, yes.
But the Argentinians on a comeback here.
Well, we have a new batter in. She goes for the same ball again. This time she swept. What she called it? She covered it down and swept it into the mid wicket area. Got one, and she's off the mark. Very, very quickly. So check now gone. Going on strike. Check now 42. Soldiering on at 42. New bowler Rossio picking up a wicket in her second ball.
And she comes from the southern end again.
Check now.
And she's got her! She's out caught!
Rossio coming in and picking up 2 wickets
in quick succession.
Oh yeah.
Quick succession.
And Chetna does not get to the 50-yard lap, Chetna. She's out for 42. Cotton ball by Rossio. An inspiring bowling change, it seems.
Makes you beg the question here, Kirkpatrick. Did you give her a little bit of the commentator's curse by asking the question, will we see our first 50 for the tournament, sir?
I apologize, Chef. Forgive me, please. Should not have done that. I'm
sure when she goes back into the replay and hears about this, you'll have some explanation for her there, sir.
All right. 130. So let's see how it goes now. With the top 3 gone, top 3 batters gone, we have Mahek in now and Pooja. So the batter facing is Mahek, and at the non-strikers end is Pooja. Pooja 1. So let's see if the depth within the American team extends down the line. Let's see how these 2 players look. Sharp.
Played gently down. Kirkpatrick, you know what's going to be interesting to see as we looked in at the worm earlier here for the Americans. At the change of over, we can have a look now. I think we started to see a plateau. Did that plateau continue?
Yes, it did.
Starting to level out here, Kirkpatrick. You see those 2 dots at the top of that worm there. 2 quick wickets. And
wickets will always cause that.
Yes, sir.
But that steady, constant rate at which they were scoring now seems to be petering off.
Yes, sir. And that's a testament to the fight in these young ladies. The Argentinians aren't going to roll over and just let them have their way with them. They're going to put up a fight here with these Americans.
Well, we'll see with Pooja. 2 new batters at the crease. And let's see how they handle the bowling. Daria. Short and cut away. A wristy shot. That's a lovely shot. Nothing seems to be lost here. Pooja. An aggressive and attacking shot, a wrist cut off the back foot.
It looked good though.
Oh yeah. So Daria again, no bowling. Pooja. They would have brought him to field a bit to Pooja.
Is that a wise decision here, Kirkpatrick?
We shall soon see. In comes Daria now, obviously inspired by her partner at the other end. Pitches up and Pooja drives down towards long on, mid off. Is around quickly, picks up. No run. I mean, one run. Pooja off the mark.
She looks good here, Kirkpatrick. The first few strokes off the bat here look competent.
Yes. She looks like she should manage herself. Especially that back foot late cut. I loved it. Daria again. 131 for 3. 13 overs. Driven up 3 offside. Picked up.
Oh, the Argentinians zipping around here. Got their tails up.
2 wickets. What a big difference that made. Full of energy again.
The energy is back now, Kirkpatrick.
Mm-hmm.
All it takes is
batters on
that's all it takes to bring the spirits up, Kirkpatrick.
Mm-hmm. 1 or 2 wickets, man. And 2 in 1 over. That did the trick. Daria driven over the top. Well, this run close to the boundary, but around is the sweeper. Picks it up.
Keeps it to 2.
For 2. So 2 runs to Mayak.
Just over the head of the extra cover fielder there.
Yes, she jumped but couldn't get there, couldn't reach. Tall player, couldn't reach. And Pooja, no, that's Mayak. Driving over cover. Pulled away down behind square. The fielder is down there. Picks up and fires a return in.
One bounce into the bowler. Yeah. Again, these Argentinian outfielders look spectacular. Picking up the ball. One bounce from the boundary into the bowler. That was a good looking shot. Came around, picked it up cleanly. Kept it to 1.
Nice looking sweep shot. Nice looking shot. Pooja. Off the stroke set. Sweetly. I like Pooja. Looking good. Looking for 2. Will they get 2? No.
Excellent throw there.
Looks like it's about to happen here. And at the water break, USA 135 for 3. Drinks break is on. 135 for 3. Now Pooja looks a good player.
Absolutely.
Player. She came on the front foot there. She drove that one. Used a lot of risk. Was able to get it past it, the cover point fielder. And almost got 2, but settled for 1. So at the drinks break, 135.
I tell you what, Kirkpatrick, it gives me an opportunity to talk about some of the talent that we've seen here on display from some of these under-19 ladies. Mm-hmm. These under-19 ladies are showing extreme athleticism. And I tell you what, the team that everyone seems to have underestimated is that America's Next Gen 11. Even though they lost today, they put up an excellent fight. They saw some excellent bowling figures as well. And multifaceted, multi-talented young ladies. There was a young lady by the name of Harper who was the man of the match in the first game, who batted well and then came to open the bowling as well.
Remember that Harper is the player from yesterday who pulled the ball out the screws of the bat in the middle of the bat and was caught.
Mid-wicket, absolutely. But she put on a show here for us today. And you know, that next gen team, you mentioned the wicket keeper. I personally had to go and speak to the training staff about her. I've quickly become a fan of hers, being a wicket keeper myself. And you know what? A testament again to the people behind the helm of it, ICC.
The coach for the ICC, the development team, the next gen, that's Marissa
Aguilera, a former West Indies captain and keeper.
Captain and wicket keeper.
So
we're doing some drills with the keeper. Very interesting drills.
Absolutely. That next gen team coming off a win against Argentina yesterday, showing some extreme talent. Again, ICC representatives, Ms. Farah and Billy, had to put together this development team where Brazil was unable to join us as a fourth team, and this fourth team put together by the ICC in quick succession, showing that there's some talent here for these ladies on the cusp of making some of these teams are from nations that don't have a full under-19s team.
Yeah, and give some players a chance to play. This one is swept. Short backward square picks up fires a return, but not before the complete one. So that's a single to Pooja. Maya now takes strike. Will they be able to maintain this 12 runs and over or 11 runs and over scoring rate? It's left to be seen. As Rocio swung in the air, coming around to take the catch. No, it lands in the middle of three players. No one was able to get there. The mid-off running around to the right. No, the mid-on running in. No, the short mid-on or mid-wicket wasn't able to get there either. It landed in between the three. Perfect dissection. Swept away, but missing. Well taken by the keeper.
Yes, doing well here, holding her own, getting the gloves just under midway of the innings here, taking over from the original keeper. Doing well.
Rocio down the wicket.
Oh, what a grab!
Run out.
Oh!
This is a brilliant stop there by the short mid-on. Moves to the left a bit, picked it up, and fired at the stump that she would have been all gone for all money. Gone for all money would have been Pooja. But
Pooja.
wasn't able to hit the stump. Here it comes.
Pooja found herself hustling
She
there.
was struggling. She was gone for all money. Gone for all money. Had that.
What a bit of fielding there by the Argentinian.
Stuck the hand out, picked it up cleanly. Brilliant. Pooja could not turn back. She was already on her way down.
That one swept to the deep. Going to be a couple bounces. That square leg fielder is going to pick it up. Keep it to one. Again, good feeling there from the outfield of the Argentinians.
Nice throw. Nice throw in action too. And that's the end of that over. 139 for 3. So like 4 runs from that over. Rocio now. Best bowler on show here in terms of statistics. 2 wickets for 5 runs off 2 overs. And USA 139 for 3 with 5 overs to go.
Looking good here, looking good. I tell you what, though, the Argentinians have pulled it back a little bit. What we thought was going to be 200, they may have successfully pulled it back to 160, 170. Maybe even less if they go about their business.
Yes. Let's see how this goes. Last 5 overs here. Last 5 overs. Who they brought back now? Rocio has just completed her over. 2 for 5. And now it's Julia, who's bowled none for 22 from her 2. Down the leg side, struck on the pad, not out. I want going down leg side, way down leg. And Maya here. Missing that one. It's angled down. There was a chance to turn it down behind square. There's no 5 leg. Also no third man. So if she can manage to scoop it or ramp it, she's in for runs.
Those boundaries have seemed to come to a grinding halt here, Kirkpatrick.
Down behind square.
Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
As soon as you open him out, he swung away. Here comes the replay. It looks as though this one was quite full as well. Swung away down behind square, all the way to the boundary. Great work by the cameraman and into the fence for 6. 6.
Wow.
I thought it was 4. I have to change the signal now.
Wow, Kirkpatrick. As I said it.
As you said it.
I
said. My head. Sorry.
Maybe I should just stick to commentating then, Kirkpatrick.
5:53. You can start putting your mouth on the girl. Alright. Facing again. Down the leg side.
Whip.
Work away. Now there's a fielder placed down there. Makes a good stop at the deep backward square. And gets one.
Keeps it to 1. Good feeling there again.
Well, this is a good over thus far. I think there's about 7 so far in this over. And Pooja facing. Down the leg side. Flicked away. Player down there. Picks up now. Fires a return. not
Keeping it to just one.
to keep out to come and clean that one up. But limited to one. Pooja, a wristy looking player. Flip that one away down behind the square. If she's able to get it a little bit more square, she will be in for runs. Or a little bit finer.
Julia to Mahek.
Outside off stump. Wide. Called.
With that 6 from Mahek, that takes her to 12 runs from just 10 deliveries, over 100% strike rate there.
And Pooja is on 5 from 8. 148 for 3 off 15.4. Highest score thus far for the tournament. USA. Outside the off 7 driven. Charlotte's recover around, picks up, no run. Got a bit of feeling again.
Julia proven to be quite expensive here. 2.5.
None for 31.
None for 31. Proven to be an expensive spell for her here.
Let's see if she can redeem herself now.
Stroked.
Out through between the extra cover and the mid off. Runs out to the boundary. Collects. Fires in, but not before the batsman complete 2. That's the end of that over. And that brings up to 150 for the USA. USA 150 for 3 off 15 overs. Scoring at now 10 and over.
16 overs actually there, Kirkpatrick. So four left to go. 150 in the cards.
Scoring at 9.38.
That a tremendous total already.
So Argentina was able to pull it back from 12 and over. And pull it all the way back to 9.38 per over. So they've made a comeback since the loss of the wicket of Ananya. And Chetna, new batsman in, scoring freely, but not as freely as those other 2 were.
Rocio to continue here from the southern end. Tossing it up, having the batsmen lift their heads to look up.
Above the sky, above the eye line. Above the eye line. Aye.
Here it is again.
Driven.
Well played here.
Oh, nice cricket. Good bit of cricket. It just dropped it into the offside and was immediately off for a single. No possibility I run out at all. Shortness and whatever it was that they were doing. No chance of a run out.
Pooja seems to have a good cricketing head here.
Yes, indeed. Rocio above the island again. Down the leg side.
Heck sweeps. Oh, well stopped there.
Sends a return in. Saving some runs here. Argentina tightening up the screws. Rocio, the change bowler, seems to be doing the trick since she's been in.
The above eye line tactics.
Can't get the ball away. There you go.
Again above the eye line. Well, gently played there. Nice touch here for a single.
Maek on 15. Pooja 6. 152 for 3. 15.4, 16.4 overs down the leg side. Small away, but not.
Oh, overran it. And the turn from the sweep shot is what caused it to go away from her.
Misread the turn.
I tell you what, this seems to have this type of bowling seems to have the Americans a little bit tentative. This one swung out to the deep square leg, picked up, kept just to 1. They are a bit tentative with this type of bowling here, Kirkpatrick. Going with the head going above the eye line here, they're having to look up and then down again.
Yeah.
It shakes the camera, doesn't it?
Proving to be a bit of a challenge. They're not scoring as freely as they were before. 17 overs gone now, 154 for 3.
An absolute comeback here from the Argentinians.
Brilliant comeback. What was looking like they were 114. They were 114 from 10. So in the next 7 overs, they've only scored 54 runs. Well, not only, but because that's almost 8 and over, but they were 114 Often.
Considering at one point they were 12 runs and over, and they've brought it back to just about 9.
Yes.
That
Good comeback. Good comeback. And we'll see how the USA is going to finish them off these last 3 overs. Let's see if they're able to pick back up that scoring rate. As it's on and out. Bowling from the northern end. Well bowled, proper delivery.
good start. Good start here for her. Good start here for her on the 18th over about to be bowled here. The Argentinians clawing their way back into this game.
Clawing their way back to stopping 200. I'm not sure about into the game. Short and straight away. And that one off the back foot through cover. Through backward point, cover point. And through cover point again. The fielder on the sweeper position is in quickly, saving ones. It'd be interesting to know how many runs the sweeper saved today.
Puja to face.
Stroked away, out to cover now. No run.
Oh, unnecessary there. But good save there from the bowler.
This is a good over.
Absolutely.
155 for 3.
Only 1 run coming from this 18th so far. 3 deliveries bowled.
Yep. Let's see. On the stump again. This one is high in the air. She played the scoop, got outside the off stump, top edged it, went over the short fine leg, who chased behind and was able to save 2.
I tell you what, Kirkpatrick, flirting with a little bit of danger here with that sweep shot. That top edge could have seen her back into the pavilion, and that'd be another dot ball, but fortuitous, and gets herself 2 runs. Good over here from the Argentinians. Oh, that's well bowled.
Can't pick up cleanly. Gets the single. But that was a dangerous looking single there because it was played directly to the short extra cover who was around, but was unable to get down and pick it up and challenge the runner. And so they were able to complete a single quite easily, 70.5.
Final delivery coming here now.
Only 4 runs this over thus far. Stroke to the head, down towards long.
And they'll keep it to 5. That's a spectacular over. Spectacular over from the Argentinians. Again, a testament to their bowling and feeling that when they're ready, they can restrict any team that stands before them. Keeping that one to just 5 runs from their allotted 6 deliveries.
18 overs gone now. And you would have seen that scoring rate leveling off. If you watch the worm, it's leveled off. That consistent rising in between over number 3 and over number 12, where they were going at 10, 11, 12 and over, consistently, it's now leveled off. So a good comeback into the game.
Rocio to continue here.
Rocio with a magic spell.
From the southern end.
Southern or pavilion end. She'll be bowling to, looks like,
that looks Mahek, correct. Yes. Who's been tentative thus far for this type of bowling.
She needs to step her game up now. Only 2 overs left and lots of wickets in the hatch. Needs to get aggressive. And having said that, she hits this one high in the air and is out caught and bowled.
Commentators curse once again, Kirkpatrick. You know what? That is the second American batter to be back in the pavilion from your conversation, sir.
I think I've got 2.
You got 2 wickets under your belt here, sir.
Here again. She looked to get aggressive with it above the eye line, dropping. Hits it high in the air. Keeper just stood, the bowler just stood next to the stump. Collected what was an easy catch. And now we see Argentina in a huddle. And you hear the Argentinian crowd. But Maya is back in the pavilion. And who's out now? Who's going out?
I tell you, Kirkpatrick, this mysterious bowling of Rocio, where above the eye line and back down as these American batsmen in a bit of a kerfuffle there. Uncertain what shots to play here. Having that camera, as they say, the eyes of the head, the camera moving up and down, unable to focus, and resulting in a couple of wickets here for her team.
They're not sure how they want to go about it, actually. They're looking to swing to leg, but the leg side field is packed. There's a deep mid wicket, the square leg, sorry, on the boundary and a long on. There's a mid wicket and also a square leg there was. So probably it would be best bet to just tail out the leg and try to hit it through the offside. Less players.
While they're changing up the field here, Kirkpatrick, I'm going to bring attention to Rocio's figures here. I know you noticed you mentioned the economy rate of some of these Argentinians, and amongst the runs, Rocio seems to be the bowler that shines out best. With 3 wickets for 9 runs from her allotted 3.1 so far.
There you go. Rocio, the mystery bowler, swung towards leg. Will this get between the two? Yes, it will. It goes into the boundary now. Try as they might. They were unable to get around, but it was perfectly bisected there. The deep mid wicket and the square leg. As we watch the replay here again, this one above the eye line was swung away at one hand, took one hand off the bat, the new batter, and it bisected.
Kirkpatrick, I have a lot of runs here in the commentary box because now it's the second time consecutively I've mentioned good figures, only to result in a boundary the very next ball.
Down the wicket, hit straight down. That one peeled off the edge. It looked as though it was coming down here, but it peeled off the edge by the new batsman. New batsman is Hashini, and she's on 4 from 2. 5 from 2 actually. A 4 and a single. And taking strike now is Pooja. 164 for 4 off 18.3. So this over, I think there's had about 10 runs so far in this over. Down leg. Loud appeal for stumping.
Oh, good stumping there. Not out. No signal from the umpire. Must have flicked something on the way through there, Kirkpatrick.
Was it called wide?
And it was not out from the stumping, so it had to flick the pad there.
Pad, because if it was back.
Again, the wicketkeeper here looking good behind the stumps.
Done a good job. She held her own.
Holding her own here.
Halfway through.
Rocio.
Driven.
Oh!
Struck on the foot. They'll get 2 here because the sweeper has to run around and collect. That one struck the short extra cover on the foot and ricocheted in the direction of the sweeper on the offside. Came around but was unable to prevent 2. So Pooja moves to 12 now from her 16 deliveries. Fierce. Here she is again.
Mystery.
And trying to hit that one.
Oh,
straight.
Drop short. Almost resulting in her 4th. That is the end of her spell.
A good spell from Pooja. She's from
Rocio.
3 for 17. Spoiled a bit that last over. But all in all, most economical, most effective bowler for Argentina today. Rocio. A good spell for Rocio. Well done by her. 19 overs gone.
Yeah. Well, Kirkpatrick, the 175, looking just about in the grasp of the US here. A long, long way from the 200 that we originally anticipated.
Yes, as I said, they were 114 for 1 after 10. And now the others have scored 53 and 14 is 67. So 53 runs off 9 overs.
Mm-hmm.
That's less than 6 an over.
Oh wow.
Pooja, late dab, looking for 1, run the first crate, looking for 2, sweeper in, fires a return.
Fielder took a little bit of zip off of that one because that one came out of the middle of the bat there. I think the fielder got a hand to that one. Took quite a lot of zip off of it. Absolutely. A shot of class there from Pooja.
Yes. So, all over the target, it would seem here now. Run rate 8.82, down from 12. 169 for 4, 19.1. Down the pitch. Swung away towards leg. Will they challenge for 2? Turn for 1, looking for 2. Throw coming in, struggling.
Oh!
And she gets home because the throw was a little too high. The bowler had to backpedal a bit The ball was over the head, and that gave the batsman sufficient time to get in. But it just goes to show, Paul, as I was saying earlier, they're now challenging the boundary fielders, and they're getting it too. If they challenge those boundary fielders from early, and the wicket comes Pooja and turns that one from about off stump down behind square and gets 2 more runs again. But if they had been challenging those boundary fielders from earlier, they could have been getting those twos from earlier, but they settled for one.
200 could have been in contention for sure. There were some times where they gently ran that first single,
Yes,
and
settled for one.
just settled for one quite early into that run. But showing here now that they're quite capable of running those twos.
There you go. On the leg side, white signal, 174, off 19.3. 3 overs left in this inning. What will happen? Will they be able
Anna
to
trying to
get
close it out here.
Will they be able to get a 4?
3 deliveries left to come from
Went
Anna.
across the off stump for one. Worked it down behind square because there was nobody. There's also no third man either. Oh.
Oh!
She's gone, run out. Pooja played it back along the pitch. She went straight for the keeper. But the non-striker was already charging down the pitch looking for a single. And
Let's have a look at the replay here, Kirkpatrick.
by the bowler and returned and took the bails off. Can you see that again? Here she comes. Driven back to the bowler, but here comes the non-striker. And I think she had one stop to hit and she hit it. Good bit of feeling by the bowler.
I'm not sure what Hashini had in mind there. She was halfway down the track.
She was already running by the time the shot was played. She committed. Couldn't get back. Couldn't turn back.
But a testament to the sharp feeling of Anna there, who picked up the ball and had the awareness to turn around and aim at one stump and hit it. Here we go. Oh,
Driven.
peeled off the outside edge of the bat. Argentinians give chase, unable to keep it from 2.
Get 2.
But Pooja gets 2 from that one. Anna trying to close the over out here. 1 delivery to come. Here comes Anna.
2.
Oh, swept
down behind square. This one will run into the boundary. And there goes Pooja again. Across the pitch.
And that's the end of the innings. A good end to the innings. 4 runs to finish the innings. Have a look at the replay here.
Pooja into her wicket and sweeping it down behind backward the square and ran into the fence for 4. The final score here, 180. So at the innings break, Argentina are going to need 181 runs from their 20 overs. Good batting by the USA team. We're off to a brilliant start by Chetna and Sanavi. Then Ananya came in, kept the score rate up, but when Ananya went, and then Chetna follows quickly after, Argentina were able to work their way back into the game thanks mainly to Rocio, who came in and collected 2 wickets and was able to drag that score rate down from about 11 point all the way down to 9 runs and over. So a good comeback in terms of restricting the USA team was Argentina, but still a very formidable score. An imposing score of 181. The highest score for the tournament thus far, and that will take a lot of getting on the part of Argentina.
Wonderful scenes here from the Jimmy Powell Oval. We have a change in innings with Argentina taking on the mammoth total of 180 runs in their allotted 20 overs. Join us back here in a few minutes, 15 minutes to be exact, when we watch Argentina attempt the chase. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're live here from the Jimmy Powell Oval on the 10th of August, where the USA is taking on Argentina. Posted a total of 181 runs, and we're witnessing now the start of Argentina in that chase. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All those online streaming, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. We were entertained earlier by the America's Next Gen 11 versus Canada. It was a tight-knit game up until the very end, but Canada ended up ultimately victorious in that one. Here we go from the southern end as Argentina begins their chase. That one, swing and a miss. Good shape here.
Beaten outside the house, huh? Beaten. And opening bowling from is Mahi.
Again, we apologize if we're not pronouncing these names correct. We're two West Indians here trying our best. Mahi to continue here. Pushed into the point region. No runs. Shy over the stump. America looking good and strong here. Coming out of the gates.
Opening batting for Argentina, Maria and Daria. So Maria facing, Daria in on striker's end. None without loss of 2 balls. And let's see. America has a ring.
That one turned down to the mid-wicket region as Argentina come through for the first run of their innings.
A ring of fire USA has here. They have a slip, a third man, a backward point, a cover point, an extra cover mid-off, a mid-on, and a mid-wicket. Nobody down at fine leg. Obviously intend to bowl the ball exactly where it was bowled there, which is outside the off stump, but that one was called away. So my 2 wides are ready in this over.
Mind you, for our viewers at home, you're allowed 2 fielders to field outside of the circle here, and the Americans actually only opting for 1 down in the third man.
Well, they're counting on her to bowl the ball outside the off stump. Outside the off stump. Oh! And dropped at slip. It carried all the way to the slip, to the right of slip. Got both hands to it. And was unable to hold on.
It stayed low there, Kirkpatrick. But you know what? I tell you what. Hats off to the first slip fielder. Got her hands to it, held on to it for as long as she possibly could, and the impact with the ground maybe ultimately what caused her to lose control of the ball. But here we are. Continuing from the
So the off stump running away. Will it go all the way to the boundary? Here around comes.
And it does.
Unable to stop. 4 byes. That one beat the batsman, beat the stump, beat the keeper, and beat the man, the fielder at third man. Beat everybody. 4 runs, 4 byes.
With a total of 181 to chase, Argentina doesn't care where they come from, as long as they come, and that was a much welcome boundary here for the Argentinians.
Mai from the pavilion end, southern end. And just stopped. Back to long off, mid off, sorry.
Opening.
Yeah. Very tight looking field here.
Yes, sir. Only the 2 on the leg side, as you mentioned earlier.
It's 2 on the leg and 7 on the off.
Giving a mission here.
Ball outside the off stump. Swan swung away off the inside edge. Gone to the backward square position.
Ooh, whip over the stumps here.
Looking sharp already in the field is the USA.
Fortunately for them, no right-left combination for these Americans. So they got the ease of setting the field once and just making micro adjustments as the game goes along.
7 without loss. That's the 1 over.
Good start here for the Argentinians.
7-0. Can they maintain it? That is the question. There's a fine leg now. Here. No third man. The fine leg right here.
That's it. That's all they've opted for.
Backward square. Short backward square. Mid wicket. Mid on. Mid off.
No
Extra
third man.
Point. And a slip. No third man, no sweeper.
A little bit more conventional, this one.
Upside off stump. Flashing upside off stump. Misses it. True to the keeper. No run. That one pitched fairly wide. Eyes would have lit up there.
I tell you,
all she saw was the ball going to the boundary, but
I tell you what, Kirkpatrick, with the pacer coming through, if you look at the gap between the first slip and the backward point,
any edge is runs.
That's quite a large gap there.
Yeah. Probably doing some maintenance work though that day on the stumps. I heard him. Argentina. A mammoth task in front of them. Asked to score 181 runs to win this game against a strong American bowling attack. Let's see how they shape up. From that end now, it's gonna be Nia. Nia is bowling to Daria, who steps the leg. The shot she plays after was more the shot to play than the one she actually did play. The after shot, she put her feet down the pitch and stroked the ball to mid on. But in the actual play, she stepped the leg and was only able to make a little bit of contact, stop the ball from going out his stump. Nia now, from this northern end, could over thus far from her. Runs into.
Played through the cover region.
Harriet.
Loud
cheers from the Argentinian contingent.
To the left there of the mid-off fielder. They could have walked a single there. Good cricket here from the Argentinians.
That's a good ball as well. Nia is on a tight line here thus far.
Oh, that one stays low and skids through to the keeper. Keeper unable to gather it in.
That was called wide. That was very, very close to the line. Well, they say the line belongs to the umpire, so the line belongs to the umpire. That one was challenging the line and did not get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire. Umpire called wide. Now they've put in right into that area that you were talking about, that space there between slip and point, a player place. And so stopping that gap here took the player from backward of square and put them backward of point.
This here is a much better fielder in my opinion here, Kirkpatrick, because to me that square leg fielder was being wasted the angle that the bowler is bowling, and you're asking for runs to be taken off of you if you're bowling outside that off stump, and all it takes is a edge on the bat.
Yes. Nia again. Outside off stump, struck in the air.
Oh, collision in the field here. Splits the fielders almost perfectly. Comes back for two. Good stroke there from the Argentinians, to an ovation from her teammates in the dugout.
12 without loss. 1.5 overs. Played away onto the offside. The fielders, two of them, challenging the ball. No calling obviously was done there. And collision. Fortunately, no one was hurt. So you're
That one
flashing
wide.
tall. So
13 runs now on
holding
the
it now towards the end.
13 runs here on the board here. You asked the question earlier, Kirkpatrick, that 7 runs and over. Can they maintain it? By the looks of it, they are well on their way.
Yeah. We'll see. A ring of fire. Yeah, again. Lovely smooth action. Beaten on the inside of the inside edge. Passing between bat and the pad. Missing the batsman, missing the stump. And well taken by the keeper.
The reaction from the keeper here suggests how close that was to the stumps. The keeper, I can tell you standing up behind the stumps, your mouth's open wide and your head is up to the heavens. Can't believe what happened there. Maybe the wind blew the stumps, shifted it a little bit, but as a wicket keeper, you wonder.
Maybe the ball passed through the stump.
Maybe through the stumps. You can't believe the margins here in cricket. We're talking millimeters. The difference between her going back to the pavilion and her being out there where she is continuing.
Jimmy Paul overlooks lush and beautiful. I must commend the ground staff and the authorities. This one is on the stump and well played, well defended. Into the onside, bowler around, collects it, feels their own bowling. This is
Continuing.
from the southern end. Alright. And bowling to Maria.
Argentina so far giving a decent chase, building a foundation here. Well bowled there. Well played.
Good looking Yorker. And the batsman equal to the task, dropping the bat on it. Keeping it out. No run.
Good start here to the third over here for the USA. That's 7 runs per hour.
Per hour.
Per over. My apologies here. Per over. Looking a little stiff at the beginning of this one.
That was a good stroke. Played nicely out to Charlotte's recovery. Man, what does she do? Nice stroke, lovely shot. Down towards mid-on. Stroke comes in and misses. And that would have been close at that hit. Stroke down to mid-on. Thought it would have been an easy single, but the field, it looked like a Nani over there. The batter would have batted so well and scored some runs. And Nina, and she picked up cleanly in. Threw at the stumps, missed, but that would have been very close at that hit.
Good display of cricket there, Kirkpatrick. That one full and on the legs of the batter. Stifled appeal. I'm sure the Americans knew that was not even in contention.
That was an appealing hope rather than conviction.
The delivery before Kirkpatrick, a good display of cricket there. Stroked into the mid-on region, come through for a quick single to challenge her, and equally up to the challenge, shy at the stumps. Good display of cricket here on both sides.
Yes. Down the wicket and drive back to the bowler.
Oh. That would have been interesting to see what the replay would have looked like.
It looks as though it bounced
just in front of her.
She was unable to get down and forward in time to take the catch, but it was driven back airily. Got down, but not in time to effect that cotton ball. So Daria survives. And it's going to be Maria now.
And Neha, I believe her name. Neha is to continue from the northern end. And Maria facing.
Nice move.
Oh, tries to turn this one.
Struck on the pad and allowed appeal. The umpire not interested. Not interested at all. walks away from early. A loud appeal by the bowler. You could tell though because the keeper was going down the leg side. Always an indication of where the ball is headed.
Nia here with a good start to her over. Let's see if she can continue with her second delivery here.
That one swinging in and played with the swing.
Work to the leg side here in the mid-wicket region.
Yes. But that one swinging. That one swung in. And well negotiated there by the batter, Daria.
As you mentioned here,
Into the leg side.
as you mentioned, the swing here, Kirkpatrick, if you're looking at the screen, we got a little bit of a breeze going across the field. If you're watching from left to right here, could be the reason she's getting a little bit of swing here from that northern end.
Yeah, in.
The in swingers.
Let's see how she does this one.
Yes.
Swinging in again, but this one down the leg side. A little too wide, needs to find her length. She starts that upside the off stump and challenge the off stump. A far better ball that would be.
Showing a bit of shape here.
Yes, some in swing. Wonder if she can get it to go the other way. She switches it. Let's see how she can get it to go the other way.
And comes Neha.
In swing again. Short though. Wasn't up. So didn't have time to actually swing as much, but you can see the movement still there. And to the batsman who missed. Played in a miss. Got taken by the keeper.
Good attempt by the batsman though. Little sign of aggression there from the Argentina. It was there to be hit. Just unable to connect.
Yes. Nia again. What will she do this ball? She goes 3 in swingers so far. That one coming in struck into the air. Out pass, cover the pocket one. They're going for 2. Throw coming into the bowler's end. Breaks the stump. Loud appeal. Umpire.
To the dismay of the keeper. The keeper here with her hands out.
The keeper was calling for it, but the throw came in to the non-striker's end. Had the bowler been at the stump, would have had a chance for a run, but found himself far away from the stump and had to throw to the stump. Hey! But in that time, the batsman got in. All the while, the keeper was bawling for it. Send it to me, send it to me. White ball outside the off stump. No run.
Score now 18 without loss. 3.4 overs.
Going on 6.
19 without loss, correction.
Nia again. Getting some swing here. This one in swings again and driven out through cover. Well fielded by the short extra cover.
Nice stroke there from the batter.
Proper fielding there. Picked up cleanly and dared them to go for a single. They thought better, thought differently of it. Nia again now comes in. Batter this time with Daria. And swinging again and beaten in between the bat and pad. But because she stepped the leg, didn't challenge the stump. But good in swing bowling here from Nia.
Out comes the helmet.
Switches and try to bowl the outer yet. But maybe she'll do that next over at the start. We'll soon see.
Out comes the helmet for the keeper.
Going to be coming up under the stump, it looks like.
Got a little bit of a change in bowling, it seems. Number 18 is going to take the ball here from the pavilion end. Keeper's going to be up to the stumps. And her run-up would suggest we're going to see a bit of spin here.
Early on in the mix. Must be a good spinner to come on in the power play.
Power play still in effect. You're absolutely correct there, Kirkpatrick. 2 overs still to go before the end of the power play. This must be a pretty good bowler.
Yeah, we'll see the bowler. It looks like Uma.
And the U.S. still only opting for the one fielder on the outside. And again, is a deep mid-wicket, a straightish kind of looks cow corner, maybe?
Corner indeed.
edge and gone.
Oh, no edge. That was just turn.
Huh.
She drove at it. It went past the keeper. Was taken by the slip. First slip. Thought it was an edge. No edge. Let's see. Uma. Driven. Short edge recover across fields. No run.
Looks like that one previously was a spectator's catch. It looked like it edged off the bat, down to the ground, and up to the slip fielder.
Uma again. Down the leg side this time.
Oh, seems to
David one.
may have flicked something on the way through there. Keep her way down the leg side.
Again, no. Comes up. Driven. No touch. Cover again. No run again.
Turning out to be a
over.
good over for Uma. You took it out of my mouth there, Kirkpatrick.
One ball, one run and away. Comes again.
That one pulled away.
The onside.
A little bit of work here for the outfielder. They're gonna
fires in, but they threw for two.
unable to stop two there. Good stroke there from the Argentinian batsman Maria, pulling that one over to the mid-wicket region.
Good feeling by the fielder over there, running around, picking up. Well played, solid looking defensive stroke. Played back along the pitch. No run. And at the end of over number 5, it's 20 for 1 and that scoring rate is down to 4.25. 21. 4.2 actually. 21 without loss. Maria on 5 from 15 and Daria on 6 from her 15. So, some slow going. It seems as though the rest of the runs are whites. We're extras. Extras doing a good job here for Argentina. Scoring 10 of the runs.
Taking a look at that worm there, Kirkpatrick, you see that that's the point where America went
up to 12.
Up to 12 and over. The Argentinians worm plateauing early here.
Very, very early. I think there's going to be a mighty struggle to get these runs. I don't suspect that they're going to get even close. But game of glorious uncertainties. That one is driven off the back foot. Cover fields, no run. Cover point.
Sanvi here from the northern end. Sanvi.
Yes.
Down the track goes the Argentinian, pulls that one to the deep mid-wicket region, who comes off the boundary and restricts them to just one.
Yes. Good shot by Daria. Down the wicket, showing some aggression. Swung it away into the leg. The solitary fielder over on that side, the deep mid wicket, came around, picked up. Good return. Seems to have put one of the best fielders out there on the deep mid wicket boundary. Batsman having a problem with Pan. Umpires performing the duty. Sanvi bowling from the northern end. She's bowling to Maria, who's on 5-15. Off her 15, 22 without loss. 5.2. Nice looking stroke on the front foot and stroking it sweetly out in towards the extra cover. Picked up, no run. Last one taking guard again.
Maybe
make sure she knows exactly where she is.
Or maybe a change in approach here.
No.
We'll see.
Yes.
Sanvi to continue from the northern end.
Leg break.
Oh, to change up there.
Leg break.
That one we can see. We can see the back of the hand from here.
Playing a miss.
Oh, well done here. Turn that wrist over. Our eyes are not deceiving us just yet, Kirkpatrick.
Not at all. Leg break. Another one. And this one is driven out towards middle, picked up and tried to stump, misses. But a close thing again.
A good bit of cricket here. A direct hit would have asked that question.
That's a serious question of the umpire. But a round in a flash, picked up and threw. Missed though. I'd be interested to see when one of these hits.
Sanvi.
Leg break again.
Oh! A diving catch dropped there at straightish mid wicket. Put down. And that's Daria gets a life.
Yes, diving away to the left, but unable to hold on. Didn't get it to stick. And that's a chance for Daria, who's now moved on to 8 from her 18, and Maria 6 from her 18, 24 without loss, scoring at 4 runs and over.
At 6 overs completed. Now that's the end of the power play. And we're going to see a few drinks come on to the field here. And the U.S. coach is going to have a speak with his young ladies. And the Argentinian coach is going to have a talk with his young ladies as well as to the approach from here on out. 15 overs left to go. They have still almost 160 runs yet to get. That's a long way to go for the Argentinians. But the coach having a word with them here. We can only guess what he's trying to communicate over to them and what he would like to see them accomplish here.
Yes. I think it's interesting. What was it called in the World Cup football again? Hydration break.
Correct. We've seen that across all the different sports now. Hydration breaks. The temperatures across the globe are rising. The humidity is absolutely crazy over here in the Cayman Islands.
The science of it.
But I tell you what though, the feel of the heat down here is almost 100 degrees. And as I mentioned before in this broadcast and the previous, hydration is at the utmost importance for these young ladies here down in the Cayman Islands. We're doing our endeavor best. The Cricket Association down here is making sure that there's coolers filled with water and electrolytes to make sure that these ladies stay hydrated. It's a long tournament for them where each of the 4 teams has to play each other twice.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a long tournament for these ladies, and we've got to make sure that they can stand the test of those matches.
So, about to resume. A large and a heavy task here for the Argentinas. 181 runs to get. 15 overs remain. And although they haven't lost the wicket yet, the going is quite slow, especially compared to what it is that they're being asked. They've been asked to score at about 9.3 runs and over at the beginning of the inning. And I'm sure that is now been rising. Rising very sharply indeed. By Uma. Let's see. Just blocked stop from going on to the stumps. Best I could say. Then now, rolling to Maria again, Daria again. That's struck away.
Oh, that's well struck here. That's going to challenge the boundary and it'll go over the ropes now. That is an absolute.
And she's jumping for joy. She's jumping for joy. On the pitch in number 7, Daria. Obviously elated at that outcome of that drive.
Impressed with herself for that shot there, Kirkpatrick.
Impressed and the enthusiasm being shown here. Wow. Uma swung away now on the leg side. Plays a proper looking cricket shot as a shadow shot. That should have been the shot that you would have played originally. I'm sure she would have been able to get a little, at least a single that she played that. Swung away with a lot of confidence now. Over the head of the long one, running close to the boundary. Picks up, fires in the return, but they threw for 2. And Daria is on the go now. Daria is on the go. After the water break, obviously the instruction was, hey, we gonna go down with our guns blazing. Have a go. Have a go. You're in now. You're settled. Have a go. Swung outside off stop.
The adjustment here from Uma a little too much here.
Yes.
Under a little bit of pressure from the get go. 6 runs from 2 deliveries. She's gonna have to try to close this one out here.
Up and driven again.
Oh, call for a quick single. Puts the fielder under pressure. Comes too comfortable for a single there. Looking good here.
So Argentina is stepping up the game now. Stepping up the game, stepping up the aggression, stepping up the running between the wickets, and looking to put some pressure on USA here. 32 without loss. Slip. Running away towards the third man boundary. Picks it up, fires it in. No, get back for 2.
I tell you what, Kirkpatrick, that one absolutely flew past the first slip fielder. Not even a chance at that one. Man, that was.
By the time she got her hand around the ball, was already going down to the third man boundary.
That came off fast. Now in the cricketing fraternity, Kirkpatrick, we know what that means in the display of batting that we just saw from that over. That just meant she got the license. What do they mean when they talk about getting the license there, Kirkpatrick?
The license, man. The coach went out. Coach had a word with her at the hydration break. All right, and tell her, look, go for it. Have a go. Have a swing.
All guns blazing.
Getting out.
All guns blazing, right, Kirkpatrick?
Let go the dogs.
And here we go.
Here you go, driving towards the middle.
Sanvi continuing from the northern end. Good start here.
Loose the ball, as we would say in Barbados. Sanvi.
To Daria. Trying to get a move on here. Down the pitch. Only can find the mid-on fielder there. You know what? Even with the guns blazing mentality of Daria, the Americans haven't wavered.
They're holding it cool.
Same field.
Go up in the air.
Again.
Over the mid-on. Down towards the boundary. Picks up for 1, but the non-striker is already through for 2.
Quick running here between the wickets from the Argentinians.
She wanted to do. She was off for the first in the flash turn and without even pausing was heading back for 2.
Shouted 2 as the minute they left the bat.
Sanvi again. Swung away again. Down towards mid-on. Mid-on under some pressure here in this over. Fires a return in. Misses the stump. Keeper collects at the opposite end. And that's
Daria here on the move here. Kirkpatrick
aggressive.
Trying to get at least a run from every delivery.
Move to 18 from 27. She is now 37 without loss. 7.4. I just said license to go.
Oh, Maria joins in.
Over cover. Running away out towards the boundary. Gets 1. Comes back for 2. And Argentina now putting up a better fight here of the game. A better fight than they did in their first match. Actually, the first game they were out for 43.
43.
I think it is
all out for 43, correct.
And so, much better going here against stronger opposition. Driven to cover. So when they played against the development team, the next gen, and they didn't make much. But today they're off to a proper start, 39 without loss. 8 overs gone though, so they're a bit behind the required scoring rate. But in the last 2 overs, they've stepped up the game and actually shown some aggression and scoring board beginning to take over.
A good outing here from the Argentinians. We must admit, as you mentioned, yesterday's outing only saw them scoring 43 runs and losing to the America's Next Gen 11. Run rate going slow here, but a good foundation for what could be used for future matches where the coach can say, hey guys, we need to bat like we did against the US. We're going to win more matches that way.
Because US is strong opposition. They're bowling the ball at the stump well. And if they can be this aggressive and successfully against the US, they can be against all the other teams. Because the US, to me, is the strongest team in the competition in both batting, fielding, and in bowling. So, continuing now with, it's a change of bowling. It's now going to be Maek, number 44, bowling from the pavilion end, southern end. She's bowling to Daria, who's on the court.
Oh, a flash at the ball there. Not a good shot there because
No caution, no nothing.
you're kind of asking.
As I say, that's a get out shot.
You don't want to be pushing at those ones.
My leggy.
A little bit better.
Swung in the air and she'll be gone.
Oh, it's put down.
She's dropped it. That one peeled off the outside edge. The fielder point came in, settled under it, and unable to take the catch. With those ones, the ball is
Spinning in the air. Correct.
Spinning a lot, and she was unable to hold on to it. And Maria gets alive.
Oh.
Towards cover in the air, halfway down the pitch. Throw comes in.
Oh,
Smacks
no.
the batter in the back. Not intentional, obviously.
Apologetic here. The American fielder wasn't intentional. It was not malicious. It's just doing as she's instructed to, and usually how you play the game. You want to just get the ball back to the keeper, and that's all she was doing there. My heck, they're bowling some wonderful leg break balls here. Having the Argentinians question.
Oh, and the keepers picking the bills, asking the question of the umpire. Umpire thought about it. Finally signals to her fellow umpire, so not out. Maya with those leg breaks comes in again now. Balls.
Oh, what a ball!
In the air, running, dived, got there, got a hand to it. Will be called a chance. That looks like Pooja.
Certainly does look like Pooja.
Yes, dived around, got a hand, but unable to hold on. Living dangerously now is the Argentinians. Leg breaks from high in the air, over the middle, down to the boundary.
Gonna challenge the boundary.
Oh! Very, very close to the boundary, but unable to tell from here if her foot touched the rope. In the meantime, the batsman crossed for two, and that's all there is to it.
Some aerial shots here, some aggression here from the Argentinians, and so far proven to be the necessary button that had to be pushed in order to chase these runs. If they don't make it, I'm telling you what, they're making a valiant effort of it.
Yes, indeed. The instruction, obviously, from the coach at that ward break was to get on with it. There's nothing to lose. Get on with it. There's 160 runs. You're in. You've batted about 6 overs already. All right? You're in. Have a go. You're seeing the ball. You know how the pitch is playing. Have a go. Yeah. Certainly making a good go of it.
And I don't want to mention this, but they've gone through the hardest part of staying at the crease after the break. The president elegantly mentioned to us earlier that sometimes a break brings wickets, and we know that here in the cricketing fraternity. Luckily for them, they've gone through that phase. Now let's see if they can continue.
Leg break again. Pulled towards short mid wicket. Non-striker out of the crease. The fielder not throwing. Wasn't anybody backing up at that point. So certainly no. The US now have 2 out, a deep mid wicket, and a long on, a whitish long on.
Soundby to continue, swung away.
The whitish long on and the mid wicket drops in between the two. Good feeling, picked up Faraday returning.
Keeps it to 1.
Team is now looking aggressive and putting the boundary fielders under some challenge.
Actually getting some good connection on the ball here, Kirkpatrick.
Yes. Leg break down the pitch.
And she's got her.
Gone. Wanted to take a message down to the bowler. Missed. And the keeper did the rest. Not a chance. Tried to get back, but that was it. And a good innings by Dario coming to the end. 21 off 30. But she was following the coach's instructions. She was trying to take the attack to the American team here, and now she's gone. Looking quite excited and happy with herself and pleased. She was the one who was jumping up and showing the enthusiasm and having hit a 4. I like it. I like the enthusiasm, man.
I wonder if she was sent up there to open as a
Pinch hitter.
as a pinch hitter or sort of an experiment to see how she would do up there. And it seems like whatever she was told or whatever the reason she was out there, she did her job and she did it well.
She did it. It seems as though she wasn't expecting to play so well.
And
She was overjoyed when she actually hit that over.
and to the ovation of her teammates in the dugout.
Indeed. Leg break, swung away and missed. Is it?
And she's bold. She's bold.
One ball. The ball pitched on the leg, on middle of the leg. She swung. It turned away. It turned the leg break, turning from leg to off. She swung across the turn. It hit the under edge of the bat and into the stumps. And she's gone.
Sanvi on a hat trick here.
First ball.
Sanvi on a
They're
hat.
gone.
She's on a hat trick here, Kirkpatrick.
Yes.
Sanvi.
No, this is now Sanavi.
Oh, Sanavi. My correction. Sanavi here on a hat trick. It's actually her first over.
Yes, this is Sanavi, yes.
And already 2 wickets to her name. Some wonderful leg spin here on display.
Sanavi again. Leg break. Well played. Into the leg side.
Fended out. Hat trick averted.
Yeah. Hat trick. A thing of the past. And how is Argentina going to attack the rest of these runs? Are they going to go after it, keep going after it, or are they going to go back into a shell? This one, Google.
This one goes the other way, Kirkpatrick. And bolder.
She's bold.
The leg stump.
That one was the Google. That one went the other way. Looking for the leg break, giving herself some room to play it off the back foot. Choked her as it came back in and into the leg stump. Played it into the leg stump. So Argentina, after stepping up the game and Daria going on the attack and scoring some runs quickly, are now under a little bit more pressure as they lost three.
Kirkpatrick, I would like to mention to you, Kirkpatrick, that this young lady is turning the ball both ways.
Yes, she bowled the leg break. Now she bowled a googly.
At a skill that some men take years to achieve. And at her young age of under 19 has already acquired said skill.
Indeed. As I said, and as we've been saying all while, there's some impressive talent here on display by these young ladies in this tournament. Some very good batting, some classy looking batting, proper feeling, top class feeling.
Turning the ball both ways. Turning the ball both ways and on target. Mahek continuing from the southern end. Good start here for her. She's also bowling the ball very, very well.
Bowling some leg breaks as well.
Mahek continuing here from the southern end.
Stroke, nicely weighted on.
Well played.
Waited on it to drop. Got close to it. Stroked it up to cover. 43 for 3.
Oh, well pitched there. Beautiful bowling here by Mahek. Turn, grip. Good bounce. Well collected by the keeper. Still able to whip the bails off. Good cricket all around here.
Mahek again. Leg break again. Spinning away. Back to the bowler. In the air. And drop.
It's put down.
She's dropped it. It was dropped back at the bowler. The bowler got down, got there, but was unable to hold on to the catch. Dropped off her own bowling. No one to blame. Mahek again.
Catch.
Up again.
Again. 2 in a row here, Kirkpatrick. That one, she had a hold of it again.
That was a leg break again.
Slip,
got there again. Was in her hand again.
And it's the impact. The impact bobbled that ball. Let's see if Mahek can generate a third. This one driven quite nicely.
Fires a return, misses.
Ooh.
She'll be gone for all money. Gone. gone. She was nowhere close. She didn't even slide the bat. She would have been gone.
That's an eventful over there
Oh,
from
yeah.
Mahek. Eventful,
Right.
eventful.
Eventful is an understatement.
2 drop catches in a row.
Uh-huh.
The previous over just as
Almost
eventful.
a run out. Previous over, 3 wickets in 1 over shows the worm. How's the worm looking? And here we have it. Yes, 3 wickets in the last over. Way behind the USA.
Comfortably in the driver's seat now, the US. Ooh, that one turned down to backward square. Only picked up for no runs.
So Sanavi again. And Sanavi is the opening batter, you know. That's the first wicket that fell today. So good all run cricketer is Sanavi. Pulled that leg break again, struck
Aerial.
towards the long on area. They get 1. Played off the back foot. Shortish of a length on the back foot and striking it down towards long on. Sanavi again, this one swung down.
Oh, that one is struck well. That will be 4 runs. Well played there, Kirkpatrick.
Bowled on middle and leg and swung across the turn. There's only 1 player down on the deep mid wicket boundary, and that one beat her to her right and into the boundary for 4.
Good connection there by the Argentinian. Right out of the screws, though it was a cross-batted shot. Got it out of the middle, and that one went screaming to the boundary. This one aerial again.
Let it be out. It's getting around and takes the catch. And another one gone. 50 for 4 now. Another Argentinian batter succumbing to Sanavi. Sanavi now has 4 wickets.
Yes, sir. The 4 wickets down by the U.S. team has all been taken by Sanavi.
And Sanavi has some run. Prime candidate
for that man of the match. Woman of the match, sorry. My correction there. But strong candidate. She's going to be difficult to beat here.
But obviously Argentina is going down with the guns blazing. Not prepared to just settle and bat through overs and call it a day. They're having a go at it.
Yes.
Go, guns blazing.
A spectator said to me earlier, you may know this individual. He's quite wise. He said to me, you can't lose a match with wickets in hand. Do you recall that individual, sir?
Yes, indeed. That's the match that played earlier. You were not bowled out, and you got within 13 runs of the score.
With 2 wickets in hand.
2 wickets in hand, yeah, man.
So as that wise man, Kirkpatrick, said to me in between the games here, you gotta go and make a attempt at it, and you gotta go guns blazing, and if you're gonna lose, you gotta lose all the wickets.
Lose everyone. Yeah. So Sanavi, 4 wickets for 6 runs in her 1.5 overs. Here comes Sanavi again. Will she get another one? No. Pull towards short. Mid on. Picked up fire to the keeper. No run. And the keeper looks good.
She does. She certainly does. 2 overs now completed for Sanavi, and Sanavi 6 runs for 4 wickets. 2 more overs still left in her spell.
She's looking for a 5 for Michelle.
Well, if she's got 4 from the first 2, can she get another 4?
Not 4. Get 1 more. Or so.
I'm sure she's in the hunt for that 5-wicket haul. It won't be the first for the tournament, but it will be another. We had one yesterday.
Yes.
A young lady taking 6 wickets.
Was it not the same? No, it wasn't. No. So this is Mike now. Leg break. Struck down towards long on.
Well played there.
So, yes. Cut straight back. it straight back.
That elusive on drive, as you mentioned, one of the more difficult shots.
Oh, yeah.
Well played.
Tough shot to play.
Oh.
Pitch down and turn away. I swing towards leg. Missed everything. Well taken by the keeper. High. Leg again. Beaten again. This one bounced. And allowed appeal for a stumping. Umpire still thinking. Says not out. No. She counts it. So it's not out.
Rocio, Argentina's Mr. Oh, is bold. And she is bold. Unlucky there. Unfortunate, she's unable to take her performance out of the bowling and take it into the batting. Rocio goes without scoring.
Yes, Rocio today came in. She was actually part of the reason why Argentina was able to pull the game back. She came in and she bowled quite well above the eye line. And that caused some problems for the USA batters, slowed them down a bit, and was able to restrict America, who were going one time looking at about 200. She was able to ensure that they only reached 198. But as you said, unable to transfer that performance to the batting, and the stump sent flying. And that's a wicket for Mahek.
Mahek, yeah.
Had 1 for 6 from her 2.4 overs.
That's correct. Mahek into the wickets now, 1 for her. But that brings Milagros to the crease. And Maria's still there, who opened the innings. Opening batsman. I guess she's going to have to try to carry her bat too now.
Or lead the way. 51 for 5. Mahek to Milagros. Taking the guard. That's calm. Mahek. Great ball. Ooh. What happened?
Inside half of the bat down to the mid-wicket region. The Americans here still only adopting the 2 outside the long on and the cow corner for that cross-batted shot. Everything else, plugging up the singles. Mahek. Oh!
Don't say stuff. Not a clue.
That one
Milagros.
zips
No clue.
past. No clue there. Zips past the bat. Well kept by the keeper. Good cricket here by the Americans. The Argentinian trying to put up a fight here. Trying to be as resilient as possible. Gonna try to, at this point, you want to try to bat the overs out?
Guns blazing.
Guns blazing, of course.
13 overs going. 51 for 5. Just have a go at it, man.
Huh.
Well,
It looks...
it's
Is that a change of bowling here?
No, it's not. No. Same bowler. You're gonna have to cut off her hand to get that ball over there.
I would
take him 4 for 6.
I wonder, because it would be a very strange decision to have taken her off at that point.
There will be one big old fight out there. Navi again. Leg break. Stroke to extra cover, no run. I wonder when she'll bowl that googly. Let's see. When is that googly coming? There it is. Played away.
Pulled away.
Down behind square. Will it go for 4?
Challenge the boundary here.
Into the boundary. Oh,
good
well
stop.
saved. Did she touch the boundary? You can't tell from here. But brilliant piece of feeling. Running around from square leg, to deep backward square. Putting a dive in. Sliding and saving it down on the boundary.
Good stop there.
Saving 2 runs.
Good stop there. Sacrificing the body. Sanavi again. Loud appeal, not out.
Running down the leg side and appealing.
Keeper there down the leg side.
And slit.
Indicative, yes,
And appealing.
of where that delivery was going.
Oh, that's a
Oh, the googly there.
That's the Google, but wide. That's the Google.
And not the search engine, guys, the googly.
Yeah. You see a distinct change in her action when she's holding that Google. Swung away in the air, but not gonna go all the way down to long on.
Just gonna get one there.
Ground picked up, one run. So the new batter. Maria is still having a go with the new batter, Milagros. She didn't have a clue last over against.
That one up in the air. Is this the fifth?
Yeah. Ooh. Yes, it is.
It is. Sanavi's got 5.
5 for spade. That's now 5 for 10. Trying to swing away, not being able to read the spin. The ball going away from her. Last over caused her problems. And this one now again, not reading the spin, swinging, going high in the air, and the bowler, the keeper just took it alongside the stumps. Out caught. Good ball. Good 5-wicket haul here for Sanavi. Came in when Argentina was on the go, and after about 3 overs of consistent high overs, Argentina brought Sanavi in, and she was probably brought in at the right time when the batters were trying to attack the spin, and obviously by their attacking now, she was standing a better chance now to get the wicket. And she has been able to do that, and now she's got 5 for 10 from her 3 overs. Well done by Sanavi.
Lovely, lovely shots here of the Jimmy Powell Oval. Lush green grass, cutting strips there. Kudos to the curators and the department who came out and cut the grass for us. It's been a lot of work put into the preparation of this wicket here, and kudos to them for accomplishing just that. A lot of work has gone in behind the scenes with the president, the vice president, and the cricketing board here, and it's showing in the execution of this tournament. Coming off, and the secretary as well, coming off the heels of a sub-regional men's qualifying, World Cup qualifying tournament. This under-19 women's tournament is in progress here. Good showing in the Cayman Islands. So thanks to all of those involved behind the scenes to make this event a success thus far. We're going to continue here after the hydration break. We have Mehek bowling from the southern end. The new batter.
Is it still Mehek?
It is Mehek from the southern end. And the new batter to face here is going to be Anna. Maria facing first, but Anna on the non-striker's end. Given a mammoth task here.
125 more. Ball down. Mehek strikes again. The leg break again. And Maria trying to swing that one into the leg side, missed and was castled by Mehek. Good bowling again by Mehek.
The resilience here, Maria just tried to carry her bat there. Stayed for quite a number of overs. Stayed for over 14 overs there. Unable to carry her bat. Argentina here in an absolute world of bother here at 55 for 7. It's almost an insurmountable amount of runs here for them to obtain at this point. Kirkpatrick.
Yes, with 6 overs to go, needing 125 runs, probably won't even challenge that score. But for other matches that are to come, they're gonna want to be able to show some aggression and actually see if they can get some scoring rate going, because it makes no sense being out there some playing forward and looking to just bat the 6 overs out. What are you actually preparing for when you're trying to do that? There are other games that are gonna come. You're gonna have to be able to score and score quickly. So use this opportunity to practice doing that.
And as a learning experience, absolutely. Mehek continuing. That one up in the air. Mehek underneath it, and another one goes. Mehek now 2 from 2 deliveries. a hat trick
again.
as
This is the
well.
second time.
Second one
Yeah,
for the
hat trick
innings.
So the earlier hat trick was by Sanavi, and now Mahek is on a hat trick herself. She's now got what? How's that? 2 or 3? 3.
3 to Mahek
Yes,
now
so
as well.
3 to Mahek. No.
Yes,
Yes,
and
3 to
five and
Mahek,
5 to Sanavi.
5 to Sanavi. 8 down for 55.
So the 8 wickets being shared amongst the leg break bowlers here. Kirkpatrick, Sanavi with 5, Mahek with 3, and Mahek currently sitting on a hat trick at the moment.
Can't manage it. The leg breaks are breaking. And then the Googles, they can manage both. Sometimes the Google is a little bit offline, but the fact that they have the skill to be able to bowl that Google as well, it's going to put the batters in a quandary, really, because they're not picking which one is the Google, which one is the leg break, and so they're unable to score quickly against it. But as I said, use the opportunity, gain some experience, bat against some quality bowling here from my and Avi,
And make some adjustment.
Come out on the other side better for having done it.
Absolutely, absolutely. The silver lining that the Argentinians can take from this game, they're up against some harder opponents here and surpassed the total that they made yesterday against the Next Gen. So there are some positives that can take away from this. They had a good bowling show from Rocio as well.
Uh-oh. We're going. One edge off the inside edge toward backward square, sorry. And she was down the wicket, but got back in quickly. And now appeal for a stump again.
And she's out. She's got her.
This time, the keeper has her. She played, she dragged her foot, dragged the back foot out of the crease, and the keeper whipped the bails off in a flash. And was that the hat trick ball?
No. So she managed to, there was one delivery in between, I believe.
What happened that delivery in between?
There was a dot, correct? Yes, there was a dot ball in there. I'm almost certain there was a dot ball in there.
Yes, when she was beaten over the top of the stump.
Absolutely, correct. And I tell you what, though, the keeper did a good job there, Kirkpatrick. As a wicket keeper, you live for opportunities like that where the heel of the bats person comes out and drags past that line. You just, again, a game of inches and millimeters, small increments, and it's just that heel coming up off the line there. As a wicket keeper, you just wait for opportunities to whip the bails off and send them back to the pavilion.
You go. Tell somebody about it.
Well, she's got to go here. Anna still at the crease. Not much left in the hatch here for Argentina.
Nothing in that. Everything is out there. It's 9 now, isn't it? Because Maya now has 4.
You're absolutely right here. This will be it.
So Maya now looking to get her fifer and finish it in this over. So let's see how it goes. Maya to Mora. Edge, low, stifle appeal, not out.
The Americans not taking any chances here, even though they have all the fielders inside. They still have that cow corner out there waiting for that cross-batted shot in case she manages to get one away.
Maya. Played away on the leg. No.
Doesn't quite get the 5 just yet.
Nope. And I don't think she will. Sanavi has another over.
Correct.
And Sanavi's coming in. She's looking for a 6. She's got 5 already. Looking for a 6. So Argentina at one point got quite aggressive and began to score quickly for about 3 or 4 overs. But with the advent of the leg spin, both Sanavi and Maya, the screws were put on and tightened, and in a matter of 8 overs, we've got 8 wickets. 9 wickets, sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is it? Why don't they change that? Yeah, no? 4. So change the bowling. It looks like Kartiki. Kartiki coming on from the northern end, bowling to Anna. So Kartiki bowling to Anna. Kartiki comes in from the north. Go to Anna. And then swinging and missing and through the keeper. Beats the helmet down to the boundary. They pick it up within the boundary. Coming back for 2. Will it be close? No. She gets home quickly. So 2 runs to Anna. Not to Anna, 2 byes actually. 2 byes. Kartiki. Short. And
Edged.
off the outside edge. Running a long way towards the boundary. Will it go into the boundary? No.
Good.
Dive and a pull back and a good save there down on the boundary by the fielder. And that looks like
Ananya, maybe.
Back.
It might be Ananya.
Oh, that's the number 14. I thought it was 44. Yes, Ananya. $15 overs gone, 55 runs on the board. And then comes Kartiki looking to finish it. Driven out towards mid off. That's a good shot. That is a good shot. Nice looking shot out towards mid off. Drive. The back foot.
In comes Kartiki from the northern end.
Wide. Outside the off stump.
Left alone.
Bounced twice before it got to the keeper. Did it bounce twice before it reached the batter?
I doubt it.
Replay. It pass. Didn't bounce twice before. She comes again. This one on the stump.
Oh.
Down behind square. Picked up on Friday night. The thing miss.
Oh. Diving by the batsman there. Valuing her wicket. There.
But it's a dominant display by the USA team. I said that if they had batted first, a score of over 150, close to 200 would have been the outcome. So said, so done, 180. And now they've been able to restrict Argentina.
End of the over there.
Over number 16. Two batters, Mora and Anna. Mora facing Anna at the non-strikers. Coming now, I think it's a change of bowling from the south or pavilion end. And that new bowler will be bowling to Mora with a slip and a point and a cover and an extra cover. A mid off, a mid on. Mid wicket, short back square, and only one person out at the deep mid wicket, straightish, aka cow corner. Ball is Uma now. Uma bowling to Anna, who swings. Ball goes through cover, picked up nicely, and tried to return in.
And I got one.
She looked like she was swinging towards the leg. Ball came off the leading edge, went through cover. Feeler around, picked up, only got one. In comes Uma again. This time she's bowling to Anna. Oh. No, to Mora. So Uma to Anna. who works it towards short mid wicket, no run. Wide call down the leg side.
Some of those wicketkeeper tactics there, wide
Right,
down.
confuse
The umpire, big loud appeal to try to distract him from making a call.
Umpire just signal wide.
One of the oldest tricks in the book, my friend.
Get out of here.
Good umpiring there.
Play it away into the offside. Point aim picks up. Fires a return. Not a good return. No run. But a dominant display here by the US.
Oh. And that'll be the end of the over here.
Lovely shot. You see a lovely shot of the Jimmy Powell Pavilion here at the what you will have to describe as the picturesque Jimmy Powell Oval. You have the pavilion upstairs, players downstairs, dugout. You have the bar. What's the name of the bar again? Cover point. Off the pitch. Bar. Off the pitch. Bar. You go back to that shot. Off the pitch. Bar. Then we have some here to
the media tower here over the sight screen.
Over the sight screen.
And some elegantly branded tents with the Cayman Islands Cricket Association logo, courtesy of our VP.
On the leg side. Wide call. Strain there, pushing that one on the leg side. But you can tell the difference. The major difference in this game was Maek and Sanavi. Because with those two gone out of the attack, they're struggling to get this last wicket here. Oh, so your stump missed. It's trying to drive. I see a cover drive. Here we have another beautiful shot. Looks like Mr. Pearson Best here. At the top of the stand. Yes.
Just in front of us here in the commentary box. One of our local legends here, Pearson Best.
Oh, yeah. Scored at one point, scored 5 straight hundreds. 5 straight hundreds, man. And one of them, and I think before that, he scored a double.
Cricket is in the veins of our local heroes here. No matter what event we have, he's always here to support.
And young Marlon doing
that one stroked aerial down to mid-off, over the head.
Running away to the boundary. Will it get there? No. Picked up.
I got two excellent running here. That they got too long before the throw was even put in.
So you have young Marlon, one of the 19 players.
Mr. Satuhu there.
How the youngsters are all involved in the production team. We have young Marlon. We have young
Dahavian
Codner. We have young Alessandro as well. And the youngsters are here learning the production. And so there will be others who have the skill, the know-how to carry on. And so the cricket will be in good hands. So forward thinking, I would say, from the board and those involved to get these youngsters involved and get them into the production side of the cricket, not just playing, but in the production side of the cricket, driven. And that's a powerful looking shot. Out towards the deep extra cover boundary. It won't make it to the boundary though. Picked up and she's back for 2 before the strikers even turned. Some aggressive and inspired running there by the non-striker.
And that'll be the end of the over. The Americans unable to close out the innings here, and
The difference that Sanavi and my mate.
the Argentinians here putting up a bit of resilience, not going out without a fight. They're gonna keep hitting as much runs as they can and gaining as much traction as they can. Like you said here, Kirkpatrick, they have to take this as a lesson. You know, how are they gonna respond to losing quick wickets? And this is a good lesson for the Argentinians, and they seem to be building a little bit of a partnership here.
Yes, not bad. I think this partnership now is probably worth about 14 runs, 12 or 14 runs. Yes, 13 runs. Yes. More on one partnership of 13. So some resilience being showed here. But the spin is back on, and as soon as the spin is back on, the stumps are rattled, and that's it. That's the end of the game. As we watch the replay again, Sanavi came back in, bowled the leg break, pitched on middle of the leg, turned away and struck the top of the off stump. And that's the end.
Victorious here for the Americans.
68 for 9. They're all out.
I think they may have missed the stump in there, but that is the end of the game. Signaled by the umpires. 10 wickets down. Only 68 runs on the board. Again, silver lining here for the Argentinians, up against a much greater opposition here in the form of the Americans, but putting up a much larger total than they did yesterday, putting up a greater fight. So that's the silver lining here. And again, special mention to Rocio in a time when the Argentinians couldn't seem to get a grip of the Americans, taking quite a few quick wickets there and clawing their way back into restricting the Americans from making 200 runs down to 180.
Yes, at one point after 10 overs, America were 114. When you did the math, the 11.4 per over. Well done, Pablo. Work up that very quickly. And they were 114 off 10. And then the other 10 overs, 14, 66 runs came off the last 10.
Yep.
So they were only able to score at 6.6 runs per over in the last 10 overs. And that was mainly due to Rocio, who came on, bowled the ball above the ice, had them batters thinking, was able to pick up 3 wickets as well. And that restricted the score from what was looking like over 200 to 180. So yes, well done by Rosia.
Absolutely. And that 10th wicket partnership there, Kirkpatrick, we talk about the lessons that are being learned here. They lost quite a few wickets in quick succession, and that 10th wicket partnership showed a little bit of resilience. So a good lesson there for the tail enders of the Argentinian team.
Seemed to have been the spin bowling though, because once Sanavi came back, actually Sanavi now has 6. Because once Sanavi came back and bowled that leg break, didn't manage, stump knocked down. So we await now the presentation party and a convincing win here by the USA. They scored 180 runs, the highest score for the season. No player got a 50, but Chetna came very close, and so too Sanavi came very close, but they weren't able to make the 50s thanks to the commentators curse putting them by somebody here inside of the commentary booth. But the brilliant display nonetheless. 180 runs scored by America, and then dismissing Argentina for 68. So good cricket all around, back, bowl and field, and dominant displays as well. They're not just scoring the runs or winning the games, they are dominating the games and winning by quite a margin.
On screen here, you can see Billy and Farah. These are the representatives from the ICC responsible for this tournament here today. Again, I'd like to take an opportunity to shout them out because there was supposed to be 4 teams in this. Brazil was supposed to join us, unable to join us. They quickly put together this next gen team, who's actually shown a bit of grit in this tournament and has actually proven themselves to be worthy opponents in this tournament.
For sure, what it has done. It's been able to give some exposure to some of those players who were unable to make the American team. There were 3 players there, the wicketkeeper being one of them. and the opening batsmen, being others, who did not make the American team, but were able to come here, play against the American team, and actually perform. So they're looking well, and they're obviously pushing their case and stating their case, moving forward for selection to the American team because they came to this competition and are performing, particularly that keeper. She looks good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, this tournament has been executed wonderfully. Wonderful bit of cricket on display here from all the teams. Some of the teams not showing up how they should have yesterday, but definitely showing a bit of grit and coming back here today. Again, Argentina, though losing, putting on a much larger total than they did yesterday, and Canada, after losing yesterday, coming to win and defeat the next Gen 11. So join us in a few moments as we get ready for our post game presentation, where the president of the Cricket Association will be speaking to the captain and awarding the Man of the Match award.